What it do, what it is. Your boy got the new haircut looking fresh AF. I just came from the barber shop. My bad for being a little bit fashionably late. Shout out to the $1 Million Vibe Tribe. Shout out to the $1 Million Aura Gang. $1 Billion Aura Gang. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We live, we lit. I'm in El Paso right now. I'm not in Vegas. So that's why I took a week off. For those of you who are not aware, I am here to segue my sister into going to Stanford. My younger sister made it into Stanford. Congratulations to her. And yeah, we moving. Oh, one moment. So yeah, I'm in El Paso for the next couple of weeks. And outside of that, I'm just gonna be using my webcam and whatnot. But yeah, yo, are you ready? It's finally Leo season. I hope you don't expect to go through this Leo season without any drama. I hope you don't expect to go through this Leo season without any trial by fire, okay? Come on, give me an honest rating and look on my haircut. I look kind of fresh, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting clowned earlier because, you know what I'm saying? I had like the beard looking like a straight ruffian. But yeah, my friends, it's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? In this life, some people don't like you, especially if you shine light to who they really are. It is what it is. And there's certain things that I have to address. I'm not one for the pettiness, even though I'm hashtag petty gang. And, you know, I can sometimes be too petty, but there's certain things I have to address because unfortunately, certain people cannot let drama go. Certain people really want to dig a hole for themselves that even at this point, there's nothing I can do in a sense. I literally started this morning off getting some people, certain people messaged me asking me if certain rumors were true. So I have to address this. This is don't think for a second I'm worried. I think some of you guys think that all this drama is wearing down on me. You guys who've been following me since Aries season, I have predicted this. The drama that I've been facing is not necessarily get in, Lynn. We have to mention her, but I'm not going to mention her for that long. The drama that I predicted, and it's not just me, like every single one of you watching this are going through this to a certain degree. Okay, I'm a first house sun. That's why you see it with my personality. I'm the face of my own version and brand of this. But I'm just going to let you know, it's very important that I address these rumors. I literally had certain people coming up to ask. First of all, I have no idea what's going on. So for some of you asking me, is this true? Is that true? You have to understand, I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally got asked if I'm in the middle of court proceedings to try and make someone else seem if they're mentally unstable. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. Like, I hope you know I'm as confused as you. Somebody literally asked me if I'm willing to, like, you know what I'm saying, get someone's child involved. I've moved on. I made that video. I spoke my truth and I moved on. The reason why this doesn't wear on me and the reason why I want you to pay attention is because this is the next theme from Leo season to Scorpio season, okay? Once again, from Leo season to Scorpio season, we have just set up the first 4 chapters, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, to build up who we are so we could take this out into the world. People are exposing themselves. I and you have nothing to hide. Let me take what's going on with me as a representation and reflection of what you're going to have to deal with in your own special way, because I'm not the only one going through this. The clients that I've been talking to as well, they're letting me know it's alluding in their lives too, plus real life experiences. So let me address some stuff, okay? I have nothing to fear. You guys know I'm real. You guys know I'm real, okay? And if certain people want to send children to kind of, you know what I'm saying, play this drama game, I'm a Capricorn moon. I have integrity. The reason why I don't care about this drama is because at the end of the day, I can be met through the fire. Okay? If anybody wants to take this up with me, if anyone wants to take this up with me, I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deflect. I'm not going to use any logical fallacies. I'm not going to use any straw men. I'm not going to use any type of manipulative tendencies, because what's happening right now is certain people want to play a popularity game and they want to spread lies to other people to distort perception. But integrity is a thing, my friends. That's why I'm happy. That's why I don't fear anything. I have nothing to hide. I am not a liar. You guys can literally see me through the camera. So if I'm lying, look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. You let me know, okay? I have not sexually harassed any woman. There's a video out there, people talking about I have sexually harassed women. First of all, let us define what sexual harassment is. Sexual harassment is once somebody says no to an advance and you keep on doing that, that's harassment, okay? I'm not for that. I don't stand for that. I have 2 younger sisters. If anyone harassed them, my Mars and Aries will come out, okay? And people need to be held accountable for fake sexual harassment accusations. We're done. This is 2018. No more should you be able to accuse someone of sexual harassment and just get away with it because you hide behind some privilege. That shit is not cool at all. If anybody wants to take this up to court, because I am a #1 advocate, I've said this before this happened, if anyone has ever sexually harassed you, you need to open up your mouth. And it's okay. Sometimes some people may feel that they don't have the courage to. You need to open your mouth. If any of you feel that I have ever sexually harassed you, you better open up and take it to court. If you're petty enough because you want to just play the social media thing and lie to people, okay, we clearly see who the liar is. If you can't take it to civil court or a legal court, you know what I'm saying? Then that's clearly your issue. But I have to address this. I'm going to get to the transit. I'm not going to talk about this for more than 10 minutes, but I have to address this because I don't want to, moving forward, talk about this more than possible. If anybody feels that I have, because I know this isn't serious to some of you, and you feel like, oh, you're talking about this drama. This is very serious to me. This is very serious to me. So I apologize if I'm venting. If any of you feel that I have, because people have lied on me. I have built my brand for 4 years, and I'm not going to let somebody who's mad that I told the truth make other people believe that I have sexually harassed people. If you want to take it to court, do so. And when you do, I will countersue you for defamation, and I'll countersue you for lying, because this needs to stop. This needs to nip in the bud right now. I'm not for this. I have never sexually harassed any woman in my entire life. And #2, I am not working on any case. I'm not trying to work on a case with someone to make a certain someone else feel like she's mentally unstable so that she could lose her kids. I don't even know any of that. And apparently someone is telling some other people that I'm doing something that I move beyond past whatever. Okay, so it is what it is. Mercury retrograde is going to retrograde this week, and a lot of drama is going to resurface. So take my attitude, okay? I literally have certain people from Amber, yes, Amber Khan, commenting on my page. She got her little followers, and she got some of her followers. I'm not going to diss her following. She got some of her followers on my page like, you're a scumbag. You should go kill yourself. What's wrong with you? And at this point, I'm just letting that go. I stand for the truth. If any of you want to really bring this up seriously, let's take it to court. Let's take it to court. Let's take it to court. Let's do something real about this, because everything that's been brought up, you cannot just lie about stuff like this and act like in your own little world, there's not going to be any repercussions. These are real lives that are getting messed with. And the only reason why I'm talking about this is because this is way bigger than this Amber drama. This is just a symptom. This is just a symptom of what's to come. And so moving forward, you know what I'm saying? I'm only using her as an example because it's relevant. Okay. This isn't necessarily anything that isn't going to be the next trend. Unfortunately, you have people who handle their drama in ways that reveal their lack of integrity. Saturn is in Capricorn. You ready to get into the transits? Saturn is in Capricorn. It's Leo season, baby. So I'm bringing that fire. You have no idea how much I've been waiting for this time. It's victory time. Okay. And just like Blue Flame Integration said, all narcs being exposed. All right. We're dealing with a certain type of people where more than 10 people have come out to talk about how they've been scammed for over $200. And this woman has no integrity. And all she's saying is that we made up the emails. We went to a private group chat. It's one thing if she wants to talk to me. She doesn't even want to address real people who got scammed. This is no longer my issue. It's bigger than me. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go, but I will once again stand my ground. I don't care about any of you who feel like I don't have the right to stand my ground because you don't want to do any research and you want to pick sides. I have never sexually molested any woman in my life, and I do not take it any lightly that I'm being accused of something I didn't do. So prepare yourselves. Any one of you, prepare yourselves, because I'm not just going to let that go, and I'm not the only one who's going to be doing something about it. And that's all I have to say, period. Anybody who's going to stand up against the truth, it is what it is, period. I'm tired of this, and I can only thank those of you for standing by the truth, not standing by me because you take sides. You see the truth. You see that I'm real, and that's that. Welcome to Leo season, my friends. This is the week that we're going to step into this main arc. This is the week that we're going to step into, you know what I'm saying, the full essence of your heart. We've been working seriously hard for this. It is what it is. And this is where I'm saying people's actions are starting to show who they really are. I will continue to walk in integrity. I hope you do too, because no matter what anybody thinks, no matter what anybody says, my friends, Saturn is in Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn. You cannot troll Pluto in Capricorn. You cannot troll Saturn in Capricorn. Get it, Lynn is right. Today I have time, cuz I didn't have time before when the sun was in Cancer and we had to go through that opposition. I didn't have time before when the sun was in Gemini, but today I got time, cuz. But today I got time, okay? It is Leo season, and your integrity will speak for itself, and people's actions will speak for themselves too. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Outside of that, you have nothing to worry. This is the reason why I'm telling you this. We already have trolls coming in through the place, and it is what it is. I'm not tripping. Trust me when I tell you. The reason why I'm telling you, Quantum Store said enough of the social media lynch mobs. Trust me when I say it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. None of this is real. None of this is like Syrian kids that are dying because of occupation and because of war. When this stuff gets brought into real life, you will see who is who. And the reason why I have to tell you this, to show you how I stand in, just like I'm dealing with certain forces who may have seemingly more popularity than me, you're going to deal with people who have a bigger voice than you. You're going to deal with people who may leverage what they have built for themselves in the wrong way or against you. You must let your integrity talk. There's really no, it's one thing if you're guilty. It's one thing if you're out here living a lifestyle that you know you're not supposed to live. You deserve everything bad that comes to you if you're still being in denial. But if you know you're living your truth, If you know you're walking in integrity, you don't have to explain crap to anybody. All right. I'm standing my truth because it's necessary. I'm a Taurus rising. I'm stubborn. However, this is a victory. We're going to step into the final essence of this war Libra season when we establish the right connections and know you are being watched. That's why the way you move is 100% important, and not a lot of people get that. Once again, you cannot troll Saturn in Capricorn. You cannot troll Pluto in Capricorn, where your every action is being analyzed deeper than just you. Okay? It is what it is. It's very important for you to focus primarily on how well you move forward from here. It's very important. And don't listen to these people who try and make you sound like you're not full of peace because you stand up for yourself. Do not listen to people who want to shut your voice because they want you to make you think that peace is pacifying yourself. Peace is not shutting up when you need to speak the truth in justice. Peace is holding yourself and walking with integrity. And if you're alive right now, and if you're walking through this lion's gate, you need to pat yourself on the back. You have made it through many challenges that have tried you for the first 4 months. I want you to now imagine and feel blue light showering over you. Look at me in my eyes. And I apologize. I'm not at my usual setup in Las Vegas. I'm in El Paso. I only brought my webcam with me. But it is what it is, okay? Really be super mindful when I say a lot of you have been getting psychically attacked. We're stepping out of Leo. This is 29 degrees Leo. This week, we're going to see Mercury retrograde. We're going to see the moon go into Capricorn. We're going to have a full moon eclipse. Some of you are getting psychically attacked. The reason why you guys love to listen to me is I'm not these other foo-foo ass tarot readers and astrologers who only, as superficial as I am as a Gemini, I still get deep. You need to understand at some level that the guilt you have for the negative emotions you have don't belong to you. Are you still holding on to feelings, to hallucinations, to energies that are not you? We just stepped through a very powerful Cancer season. Most of you are being psychically attacked. Let it go. Let it go. Stop thinking you're crazy. We are literally in a very important 4-year process that is raising and evolving our psychic potential and how well we can interact energetically. And we're 2 years in. So stop making yourself feel crazy. Stop making yourself feel like you're crazy for picking up on things for the first time. Many of you are experiencing this for the first time. So you're not supposed to necessarily hold yourself to a standard of it being perfect. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to interpret your intuition wrong. You have 100% been psychically attacked. And I'm touching my nose because it's itching, if any of you want to know. And every time my nose itches, for those of you who've been watching that have that Saturnian itch, it's either because somebody is probably sending me negative energy or I'm talking about some shit. It is what it is. But regardless, this is very, very important once again, because how you move forward here is going to define your character. And what have I been talking about for the last 4 months? You need to know who you are. You need to own who you are. Trust me, we're stepping through the red carpet where if you go to any red carpet affair, if you go to any official affair and you're not confident in yourself, why is somebody else going to be confident in you? I don't understand. There's no excuses. Like, this is not Cancer season where you get to be nurtured anymore. We're done with this. This is Leo season. You have to open up your inner diva, okay? You guys are so nice. You guys are too kind to people who you know are frenemies. You guys are too kind to people who you know have no business even being near your $1 million or $1 billion aura, my friends. We went through Aries season. which allowed us to know who the hell we are. We went through Taurus season, which allowed us to remember what our worth is. We went through Gemini season, which allowed us to speak our truth, which inevitably brings forth perceptions and ideas that clash with others. But it's how we balance this, is how we still cooperate that shows who you truly are as a person. How do you treat people who disagree with your beliefs? That's ultimately what points out who's real and who really needs healing. This is what Cancer season went through, an emotional warfare that reached its climax. And now a lot of you who have I know you guys feel this so deeply, and I can literally sense intuitively, a lot of you are broken right now. A lot of you are broken right now when you need to pat yourselves on the back, and you literally need to look yourself in the mirror and remind yourself how amazing you are. You are the shit. You are literally the shit. To go through what you've gone through, to go through a full moon in Capricorn and then a new moon in Cancer, the reason why a lot of you are feeling negativity and anger is because of this emotional current that's channeling for the whole world. Stop giving other people the benefit of the doubt. Stop giving, like literally, some of you are coming to the realization, oh my gosh, I'm the one. Like, it's me. Like, the person that I've been looking up to this whole time, it's me. Like, the person that I've been ready to be, I'm that person. And trust me, it's not easy to make that realization when your whole life you've been made to feel like you're weird. You've been made to feel like you're crazy for speaking your truth. I literally feel this in some of you. And a lot of you, you've done nothing but be honest. You've done nothing but be you, and you've been psychologically met with the response of insecure people who are literally threatened by you shining your light. They're literally threatened by you being a person of integrity because it literally shines light on the darkness they do. That's not their fault. That's your fault that you decide to dim your light. You're so amazing. Boss up like laced thoughts, because we're entering Leo season and you have to claim this victory or other people will claim it for you. You're stepping into a depth of self-love and personal confidence that you worked your ass off to build. And if you're going to let other people, like, trust me, this is not just going to happen and fall on your lap. And I missed you guys too. I was away for a week. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, moving forward, I really do look forward to connecting with you guys as a tribe, because we are all a tribe. I am not a leader. Like, I like to lead and I have this platform, but I'm not the peace dealer and I have followers. I don't consider you guys followers. I consider you guys my life supporters, okay? I consider you people equal with me. When I do meetups, I'm not gonna be on a platform looking down on you. I wanna talk level-headed with you. We're a tribe. We have worked hard to do ceremonies together, to connect together, to actually talk to other people. All I do is deal peace. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see myself as someone who leads you. I don't see you guys as, oh, these are my followers, they do whatever. I see you guys as valuable individuals who I can connect to. This is a currency that we've built. It's a currency that's better than money, because we could literally go and meet other genuine people. We are the $1 billion vibe tribe, the $1 million aura gang. Okay, the Las Vegas meetup is happening. The LA meetup is happening. It is in the works. The merchandise is still coming through. Saturn is in Capricorn, so I'm taking things very slowly. But trust me when I say you are going to be hearing negative thoughts. Those negative, listen, when you vibrate, if you notice, whenever you hear negative impulses to what you're doing, which if you listen, it's not always negative. So that's a reflection. Make sure you know what you focus on. But when you vibrate your voice, the vibration of you speaking through your throat chakra is going to generate a frequency. And this is what activates telepathy. This is what's going to make you aware of opposing factions. Many of you are realizing that the people you've idolized, looked up to for false reasons, now reality is setting in and you're starting to see who they really are. You're starting to see what people really stand for. You're starting to realize you can't like people for the wrong reasons, because when their integrity doesn't match up, it creates an imbalance. And most of you guys are super powerful, but you don't understand how certain people you looked up to can hit you with hateful energy, with negative energy. You guys are worried or wondering about how, like literally, some of you are wondering if you still have to deal with disrespect and negativity, and the answer is no. And I'm not saying this to like patronize or downplay you, because it's a real feeling. I understand why a lot of you feel this. Some of you can just do a spell or two and end the situation, but you're being kind. Stop being kind. We are in a spiritual war. We are in a spiritual war. Our enemy is not true flesh and blood, okay? Our enemy are not other people, but negative spirits, evil principalities in high spiritual places. You have to understand and be okay. Crazy Bull, you can yell all you want. Let that out. You need to understand, whether you don't have to believe this, but for those of you who do, there are negative vibrational frequencies that very much so infiltrate people's thoughts, infiltrate people's hearts, infiltrate people's minds. This is why you owe it to yourself every day to practice a spiritual discipline. You can't blame evil spirits for just possessing you if you have good spiritual hygiene. If you brush your teeth, you brush your tongue, you meditate, you keep positive, you stay centered in your heart. That way, when the spirit of gossip, that way, when the spirit of negativity comes in and is like, oh, let's make fun of that person. Oh, I don't like that person. You know that's not you. A lot of you are wondering, how do I protect myself from negativity? Just do you. Keep being you. Stay focused. Stay centered so you know your energy. So when because negative energies can only infiltrate a hurt heart. Hurt people. A negative vibrational entity of lust or of hatred cannot possess someone who is filled with love, who radiates positivity, who looks at people non-judgmentally. Somebody who has a heart of hate, somebody who's depressed, and no one's perfect. So sometimes we get caught up. It's once you have a heart of hate, it's once you have a little bit of negativity, they can infiltrate, and you have to give them the choice to. As long as you don't give them a choice to, that's not to say that you're 100% responsible, because some forces are powerful. Some people have generational curses, but I'm telling you, you don't have to make an excuse, because you ultimately have the power here. Okay, so moving forward, I am not afraid of a single thing. And this is important because we're stepping in to one of the most radical periods ever, my friend. We're going to finish Lionsgate by November. Jupiter is going to go into Sagittarius, and the North Node is going to go into Cancer. Let me tell you something. For so long, inauthentic, fake people have pulled the wool over people's eyes. And you guys see what's happening. For the first time, people want what's real. People don't care about the superficial stuff anymore. So all these people who had to lie, all these people who had to scam, all these people who had to be inauthentic, they're looking at you, who's authentic, and they're terrified. They're scared of you. Stop taking people's hatred towards you seriously. They're scared of you. When was the last time someone who wasn't afraid of you paid you any mind? People are spreading hate. People are being wolves in sheep's clothing because you are so intimidating to them. And you may not know this because you're not trying to expose anyone. You're just being you. So listen, on the surface, it's going to be them saying snide jokes. It's going to be them hating. They are fundamentally intimidated by you because the very nature of who you are is shining light to their falsity. And they cannot stand that you are a person of integrity. So they're going to take the things that you do and they're going to flip it like it's uncool, like it's not the right thing, but it's not working. So don't take it personally. If you see certain people reacting to you this week, if you see certain people reacting to you next month, it's because the darkness in them is being exposed by your light shining, just by you being you, including family, yes, just by you being true. This is a fact. Insecure people need someone to feel better than. When you have love in your heart, when you have peace in your heart, you can look at somebody else who you have differences with, but because you're operating out of love, you're going to do what you can to be patient, kind, and mend the situation. It's when you have hatred and insecurity in your heart that you do what you can to make someone below you. Anyone hating on you has to come from a lower place. Don't sink down to their level. What's happening is most of you are seeing people in positions where they're supposed to have integrity, and you're seeing them lack that integrity, and it's confusing to you. You're not really sure or wondering why someone in that position would actually slip and fall so hard. Okay, this is a reflection on them, not you. If you are not a builder, then you are a destroyer, like Music and Mansion said. The reason why I'm telling you this is because this eclipse that we have, this Leo season that we have, is going to feature Mars retrograde. Mars retrograde opposite Leo is a battle, my friends. Mars retrograde opposite the sun in Leo is you standing in your heart and having to have the strength and courage in the face of ignorant individuals who they don't care about the truth. They just want to make this a popularity thing. They just want to make this sides. Listen to me when I tell you, your realness is in the minority. So the whole notion that there's less of you and more people who don't think critically, which is a fact that most people don't think critically. Most people, when they see a situation, they don't think for themselves. They just look at the surface and they just pick sides. And then they get emotionally invested, which means they're stupid. The fact that you don't research and you're actually making emotional investments based on research you haven't done, you're dumb. I'm sorry. There's no defending that. You're an idiot. Make sure you think critically. I'm not talking about you guys. You guys think critically. I'm talking about anybody who does that, okay? Sheep. None of you guys are sheep. That's why we connect so well. You all think for yourselves, and I will continue to say this. Once again, I'm not some leader that stands above you. If I'm ever on some bullshit, you need to let me know. Sometimes I'm not going to agree with you, and this is what we have conversation for. But when you call me out for real, it is up to me to have integrity to change. That's what it means to be a human being. That's what it means for me to be a man. That's what it means for you to be a woman. It is what it is. Okay. So you know what I mean? Like, this is very important moving forward. You will be in positions where you are just standing on your own. You're going to have your support, but you're going to have your heart against the face of people who don't have pure intentions. This is why this is important. Okay, you can tell the integrity of somebody by how well they deal with others who have opposing viewpoints. When people comment on my stuff, when people comment stuff that's hateful, I will delete it. When people comment, oh, kill yourself, oh, you're stupid, I'm not going to entertain that. When people comment stuff that does not agree with me and I know is wrong, but they came from a sincere place, I don't delete it. I don't blow up on them. I don't get triggered. I don't block them like a certain somebody who will block you, or some people who will block you if you don't say what they say and they moderate their comments like so. If you are coming from, this is important here because you are also not perfect. And everybody in their shoes feels like they're justified. The reason for opposition is because you also have a blind spot. So the beauty of this, for those of you who are 100% ready to evolve, you're going to uncover stuff about you that, you know, certain people are going to confront you about stuff that you probably know you shouldn't be doing. And this isn't everyone, because certain people, H. Wayner, I was not the moderator, so I didn't block anyone when I was on Astrology's channel. I wasn't the moderator. If you got blocked, it was somebody else. But anyway, keep that in mind. This is important because you have to be willing to hold yourself accountable. The good news of this is people who you can trust can call you out on your BS if you have any. And when you do, you must own up to it. But just on the same side, you're going to have people who have no integrity coming at you. And this is an opportunity. Don't shy away. Someone who is guilty has to shy away. You don't have to fight battles that you don't want to fight. But when things are brought to you, trust me, all the drama that has been generated is going to be brought out because now it's been spoken. And let me take for example, once again, me getting accused of sexual harassment. This is a huge deal. We're not talking about I stole something from the candy store. We're not talking about, oh, I said the N-word, you know what I'm saying, when I wasn't supposed to. We're talking about a serious crime. I can go to jail for this. Sexual harassment. That is inevitably going to have to come up. There are people who came out that I did so, which is amazing. In fact, there's rumors going out that I joined a transgender group. Another lie. These are things that are going to come up because serious minds are going to want to know, wait, this is serious. What if the peace dealer is a sexual harasser? We need to address this. Am I going to run away? No. And you know what? This life isn't always fair. And certain people get in trouble for stuff they didn't do. And the law isn't always on people's side. Is that going to stop me? Is that going to make me afraid? No. And I'm using this so that it inspires you because this is going to happen to you too. Walking up Mom and Don, there's nothing wrong with transgender groups. So let me rephrase that because I'm not saying that in the sense that it's wrong. I'm just saying she said that I have not only joined transgender groups, but I mess with transgenders. Can she give you proof of that? No. Where are the groups? Can she give you proof that any of this has happened? No. And this is the point. Some of you are dealing with people like this in your family. Some of you are dealing with people like this in your social life and in your work life. Okay, I'm using this as an example. This has everything to do with the transits, by the way. This isn't just gossip. Like I'm trying to let you know the whole drama with me is not just gossip. This is Saturn in Capricorn. This is the South Node in Leo. Like this is 100% part of the transits. And it's happening to you like it's happening to me. Okay, this is my first house, so you're seeing it. Okay, but I'm just letting you know when, not if, my friends, when this comes out into the light, you better be prepared to stand your ground because there are going to be people who see your truth. And there are going to be people, Lighthouse, are able, you know what I'm saying? She's very transphobic. There are going to be people who are able to, very accurately assess who you truly are because once again, people can read vibrations now. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah, I give you that permission. You can stroke my beard with a toothbrush. Oh my God. But anyway, it is what it is. This is the week, my friends. Like I need to let you know, Spicy Peach, I will definitely stay strong. You guys stay strong too, okay? It's very important that I let you guys know this is going to be a week that's going to add strength. This is going to be a week that's definitely going to add so much strength. You guys are like literally, the dark forces are so weak that they cannot hit you with anything factual. This is a pure psychological, emotional battle. You're getting hit with the reason why I said embrace your insecurities with Jupiter and Scorpio is because dark forces are trying to push your buttons at your insecurities, you know what I'm saying? So that you can be in a position to actually fall short of yourself and not necessarily stand up for yourself. You know those type of people when, you know what I'm saying? They have nothing of substance, just personal attacks, like Music and Mansion said. You know those type of people when you say something true and they cannot argue what you said, they redirect it and make a personal attack about you. You say, hey, you lied about this. And they be like, oh, well, you're a creep. Oh, well, you're weird. Nothing to do because they have no you have to understand the people you're giving the benefit of the doubt have no substance. Okay. And listen, I'm not talking about an imaginary hater. I'm talking about, or bring up your past. Thank you, Lady Creed. Anyone who has to bring up your past out of context or redirect has literally no substance and is trying to manipulate the conversation because there's nothing that they have that you've really done. And this is where I say, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the social media gossip. Don't get caught up in all the fakery because it's not real. Like nothing of that is real. Nothing. We're not talking about something really real, like the occupation of military influence in Middle Eastern countries. We're not talking about something really real, like suicide rates, okay? Like suicide culture, really real. These people do not keep the same energy for real issues. They turn up for stuff that doesn't matter. When it comes for real issues, where are they? They don't, if they kept that same energy for stuff that mattered, wow, stuff will be so changed. But people want to hide behind some agenda just so that they can resonate. And trust me, this is not just, you guys are seeing this happening to me, but I'm not worried. I'm worried about you guys, okay? I'm good. I don't want any of you guys to tolerate any of this because for so long, we have been made to feel like we have to tolerate this. Just because people have a huger following, just because people blindly follow other people. It's not like that. This whole dynamic is shattering. Pluto in Capricorn is literally changing the way people see fame. Do you guys get me, fam? There's so many of you watching me right now who don't even feel like you're worthy of fame or you're worthy of success because you don't look like a perfect 10, because you don't have lip injections, because you don't have breast augmentations, because your ass doesn't look a certain way, because you don't represent a beauty model that has been pushed. You literally feel like you can't make it in this world. When you have the talent, you have the integrity, you have the work ethic. For so long, fake people have been made famous that it has brainwashed people to feel like you have to look a certain way, to feel like if you have certain amounts of, you know what I'm saying? If you have certain amounts of followers, that means you're more popular. Let me give you a news flash. Popularity does not equal integrity. Okay, some of the most infamous foul people were popular and were given right to do stuff that they shouldn't have. All right, let me let you know, many of you watching this right now who literally feel like you're not worthy, you're the ones who are going to be famous. Like the whole grounds, people are just going to wake up over the next 5 years. The whole grounds over what makes people famous and popular is it's transforming. No one likes that fake stuff anymore. Some of you got this. Some of you were conscious before it was a trend. You guys were following me and David Palmer 4 years ago when David Palmer was doing a horoscope every single day, working really hard. Shout out to Dominic Buckner. I do not want fame, Law. I just want power. Do you feel me? Some of you guys are watching this right now and you don't think you're going to make it because you don't have hundreds of thousands of people following or watching you. That's not fame. That's not fame. You're talented. You're real. Trust me when I say by 2025, like Rena Sada said, huge awakening. Okay, you're in a position to manifest what it is you want. Everybody can eat. This is an illusion to make you feel like things can get saturated and that you have to compete. There is enough in the pie for everybody. And what is going to get you notoriety is your integrity. What is going to get you notoriety is you being you. It's not the followers, all right? It's you. That's why you have to know your worth. Because from Leo energy to Leo season, to Virgo season, to Libra season, this year, we're going to bring the full essence of who we are into our relationships. We're about to show people who we are. We're about to show people, hey, I just went through 4 months of internal work. I went through 6 months of internal work. I don't care about your projections. A lot of you, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, you couldn't stand up to certain people because they would project negativity and you were too sensitive. You can do that now. And it's not going to feel like you can, but you can do that. Some of you, it will feel like you can. Allow me to empower you beyond what you feel you're capable of, because you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Segment Raw. Apolodite is awesome and he's starting off small. Please don't let like some of you are still contemplating and debating whether or not to put yourselves out there because you're seriously worried about what losers think about you. Honestly, you know you're dope. The universe has showed you you're gifted. You've had real life people let you know that they're grateful for you. There's no excuse. You need to share yourself. You need to put yourself out there. You need to share your heart, period. I will say this again, just like I'll say this forever. Unfortunately, there are very bitter people in this world. There are people in this world who know how to twist media perception, and there are people in this world who know how to lie to get certain people to feel things based off of saying half truths. I don't care about any of that. This is not about popularity for me. I'm not trying to save face. If anybody wants clout publicly, they can have the public clout. If you want that, boo-boo, if you people want that, if you want popularity, if you want people to believe your lies, go ahead. I'm not afraid of you. I'm worried about karma. You know who I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of Saturn and Pluto. The reason why I walk with integrity is because I know Saturn and Pluto don't play. I know the moment that I walk outside of integrity, Saturn will hold me accountable. Pluto will hold me accountable. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in higher beings and forces? This is why I walk righteously. And I do mess up sometimes. I do stuff that may to other people not be right? And that's debatable, but I walk a path of integrity to the point where 28 years later, at 28 years old, I am not regretful of one thing I did. And I know, and a lot of people can say that, I know I've lived a life that is admirable. And you guys are more than my proof. I have 149 reviews of readings, which is not easy to do in a field like this where people fake and fraud, scam and sham. I'm out here, you're out here, we're out here, we're building our tribe. And I need to let you know, we're not in the majority right now. We are not in the majority right now, but our small numbers intimidate people. Do not take the intimidation personally. The whole notion here, when you get hit with this negativity, stand grounded in your love. The reason why I busted my ass to remind you guys that you are the shit. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. You are alive. You set the intention to be the best you. You're the shit. You have value that other people may not know like you know. You must own up to it. You have a truth, Gemini, that you must speak. You have a sincerity about how you really feel that you must own up to. It's all coming together now. The Power Rangers are creating, you know what I'm saying, the Megazord. And you're going to see people who don't live in integrity, who have a big platform, lose it all. They're going to lose it all because Saturn and Capricorn, okay? So don't think that certain people are exempt. Everybody's getting this judgment. Everybody's getting this judgment. I definitely have to deal with it too. There's certain eating habits that I have to change, and Saturn's making me pay for that. But you have to understand, when somebody looks in your face, doesn't matter how justified they feel they are, when someone looks in your face and they send you hate, they send you dislike, they send you negativity, that is not a reflection on you. That is a reflection of their bitter heart. It's your karma how you respond. Brooke Jones, please start the YouTube channel. And when you start the YouTube channel, email me, we could do a peace talk. For those of you who are making the decision to start YouTube channels, I want to interview you guys. I want to profile spiritualists. Did you notice I'm not out here purposefully reaching people who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers? Most of the people I do on my peace talks, they don't have as much subscribers, or they do have subscribers. I'm just out here trying to help put people on, trying to spread the influence. I'm out here clout chasing. Okay, it is what it is. So really keep that in mind, my friends. You owe it to yourself to not project back negativity. And trust me, please, this is true strength. This is why Leo is one of the strongest signs. Lady Creed, I've reached out to Russia. If any of you guys want to email Russia, I don't think Russia has seen my email or my message, but I want to interview her because she's a good tarot reader. I don't even want to bring up any of the other drama. I think because I reached out to her, some people think that I'm trying to do some kind of shady stuff. No. I'm trying to reach out to Ralph Smart still. I've emailed him. I've tried to catch him live. He's hard to reach. But it is what it is. You guys that you want me to email, hit them up. Ask them. Let them know so that when I hit them up, it's not like I'm random. You know what I mean? But yes, this is so important. Like, if there's one thing that you take away from this, and in fact, let me reference Russia, because Russia said something that was totally genius on some Leo rising stuff, where it's like, don't necessarily let somebody bring you down because your shine intimidates them. The same theme. This is all Leo, okay? Ooh, yeah, I do gotta hit up Hood Mystic. So once again, really, really, really keep that in mind. The difference between me and other people is other people are trying to play this divisive game to do this cancel culture. I am still willing to mend things. Should certain apologies be made, and should certain people get their mind back on track? It really is love and light. So I'm willing to forgive when necessary, but I'm also going to draw my boundaries. And it is what it is. What's very important, so important, if there's one thing that you take away from this live, my friends, is that when people project hate at you, you must not project hate back. Please, when people project hate at you or negativity, you must not project hate back. You must not project hate back. And Jenny, I'm going to do extensive teachings about shadow work. But once again, do not project hate back. Do not react. Do not give them negativity. You must stand in your love. Stay in love. The whole reason why the negativity is happening is to get you out your love. Okay? Otherwise, did you notice it's once you're in your love, the hate shows up. Once you're in your light, it starts to reflect the darkness. Do not listen. You already know and have built up who you are. You already have connected with your tribe. And yes, people should already know this. It's just so much harder. Like, some people like me have a Mars and Aries. For those of you with Aries energy, D. Nicole, that's because there is black magic around you. I got you though. I'm gonna pull a card. There is those of you with Aries energy, I feel you. I have a Mars and Aries myself. When somebody tries to test me, I already have my imaginary gap. Like, it's a wrap. Like, I'm already triggered. It is what it is. But this is why Leo is strength. You can have power, but it takes strength to control your power. It takes strength to stand in your love, knowing you can lower yourself to someone's level and still not be involved. It takes strength to not devolve into playing ego games. Okay? I'm guilty. I'm guilty of giving into my Aries. I'm a Gemini. I'm guilty of being #petty game. However, moving forward, it's very important where people are watching you that you stay in your love. It's very important that you listen to people when they voice their disagreements with you, not so that you can change, but just so that you can let them know it's unfortunate you feel that way. Unfortunately, we're stepping out of an age where people are brainwashed and entitled. And so if they don't like a certain aspect of you, they feel like you have to change it to make them better. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't have to change any part of yourself that you aren't willing to, because you're the one who has to take responsibility for your actions, not them. These are very important spiritual politics that you need to embody and to really internalize, because certain people are going to be so surprised. Like, you have to understand, majority of people expect you to be weak. Majority of people expect you to fall in the face of falsities. This Leo energy is going to give you so much strength, but the strength is solely, like, don't think this eclipse is just gonna bring drama. You're going to have so much confidence in yourself, renewed joy, but you're supposed to use it to build yourself and build those you love. Don't use this renewed strength to go to war to people and exact hatred. You're going to defeat the purpose. It's very important that you take this energy and you stand strong in your love. Anybody trying to say anything to knock you off of that, remember, you work and walk with spirit guides, real people in your life. It doesn't matter if a majority of people, like this is where we're getting towards, my friends. It doesn't matter if a majority of people who don't really even know what they're talking about gets at you. Is that going to shake your internal strength? Please make sure it doesn't. Please make sure it doesn't. There are certain fundamental clashes surrounding your 8th. For those of you tapping into your 8th house and your 12th house, some of you are tapping into your psychic ability in ways that are weird, in ways that are strange. Just because something you do is weird and strange to someone else, just because something you do is creepy to somebody else within your own boundaries, doesn't make it weird, doesn't make it strange, doesn't make it creepy. This is what I'm saying when I'm like, some of you are giving people the benefit of the doubt. Don't let people who are entitled to their own opinion tell you how to work your own 8th house or 12th house, especially if you're Uranian ruled, especially if you're Plutonian ruled, especially if you're Neptunian ruled, okay? And this is unconventional advice because not a lot of people have enough backbone as they should. Normal is super boring. And this is what we're breaking through. This is not just the sun leaving Cancer. This is the sun breaking through the 4th zodiac sign and going from Leo to Scorpio. Leo to Scorpio is a whole different ball game. Aries prepares your energetic body to embody who you are. Aries is literally picking the character in a fighting game. Taurus is equipping that character with the right weapons and with the right security and with the right defense. Gemini is choosing, what are you going to do with this character? Are you going to walk a path of light? Are you going to walk a path of dark? Are you going to blend both? And Cancer is standing for that identity, filling it with color, so that now that we're in Leo, we get animated. This is where we're finally going to experience the results of our supernatural evolution. This is where you're going to see your interpersonal conversations with people so much better. Because one thing that you might not have realized, you might have been doing the spiritual work. It doesn't mean other people have been doing the spiritual work. Don't think just because you know somebody, don't think just because someone is your friend, they don't have negative entities attached to them. And this is why you need to stand in your integrity. This is why you need to stay true to who you are. This is why you cannot shake moving forward. Remember, we are in a war, okay? So you shining your light, you speaking your truth, you being who you are is going to reveal who's real. It's going to reveal who's fake. Some of you get so caught up with having to be perfect, with having to have the last word. Some of you care so much about your pride. Some of you care so much about how you look. Some of you care so much that somebody made 50 people laugh at you. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still have water, you still have a home, you still have a family, you still have basic things that certain people wish they had. This is why you need to remember what's what, because we're stepping into this chapter of people who literally have no substance, finally really being exposed indirectly just because other people are trying to, like, let's just be honest. People want what's real now. This is why you're starting to see stuff trend that should have trended 9 years ago, 5 years ago. But people are just suddenly now sick of the fakeness. People are just more and more, even though people complain about fakeness for years on end, you're starting to see there be more of an acceptance for authenticity. People are hungry for originality. You cannot fake this stuff, my friends. People fake it all the time, but there's only an extent to how much you can fake this. And this is why I'm saying, if you've made it through here, it's impossible to go through a Pluto-Saturn opposition without having to deal with your own fakery and BS. If you've made it with no drama, and I mean like internally, and you know you're the shit, you need to embrace this victory. So let's all do a victory salute. Haru! All right? On three, let's say victory 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Victory! 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 Okay? There's so many fake woke people. It's not even funny. And it is what it is. I'm very well aware that with 517 plus people watching, there's certain people who are watching as spies. There's certain people who are watching to undermine me. I don't care. Like, it's not, I'm here to speak the truth. I'm here to spread my message. And this is the message that I'm trying to let you know. Don't let any of this stop you. It's all an illusion. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Claim victory. It is 29 degrees Cancer. Claim your victory. Claim the victory for being alive, and claim your victory for getting ready to ascend to your greatest possible potential. In this life, you're going to have people who love you. In this life, you're going to have people who are obsessed with you. In this life, you're going to have people who don't like you. Only you can stop you. And let me tell you something. You have to be able to read between the lines. Somebody who is obsessed with you. Oh, Diab, I didn't know your middle name was Victoria. That's amazing. Someone who's obsessed with you, somebody who can't get you out their mind. I want you to think of Helga and Arnold, okay? Don't let people Helga you. Helga dissed Arnold every day. Helga was a coward. Helga could not be honest about her Leo. And so instead, that's how I know Helga might be a... What sign is Helga, y'all? What sign do you think Helga from Hey Arnold is? Helga dissed Arnold every day. Like, oh, you're stupid, Arnold, but she was in love with this dude. There's a lot of people like that. There are a lot of people like that. You admire them so much, but because their ego can't stomach themselves to like you, they lie to themselves. They're in denial, and they literally have to come up with reasons to hate you. Helga had to be a Virgo. Oh, it's hilarious. Helga had to have a Virgo moon. Helga has a Virgo moon for sure. But no disrespect to Virgo moons, because there's different types of Virgo moons. Not every Virgo moon is the same. There's 3 decans of Virgo moon. Not every Virgo moon is the same. But Helga had to be an Aries or a Virgo or something like that. But it is what it is. You have people who do this, and you have to read between the lines. When somebody is insecure, they need to feel better than someone. Insecure people need someone to feel better than, okay? So keep that in mind, because it's very important that you read between the lines. Certain people will act like they're not obsessed with you, but they can't go a single day or a week. There is a Rugrats reboot, by the way. I know you guys peeped that. Shout out to Diablo. I didn't know you're a Virgo moon. That makes a lot of sense. You cool peoples. What's your sun, by the way, Diablo? What's your sun sign? But anyway, other than that, shout out to the Virgo moons, by the way. Janice is a Virgo moon. Abby, we see, is a Virgo moon. So that's why, honestly, it's because of you guys that I have not written off Virgo moons. Anytime I'm ready to write off a Virgo moon, I just remember the cool ones. And then I remember you guys exist, okay? And this is why you can't just judge people based on moon or sun. But really keep this in mind. If someone literally cannot go a single day or week without putting you down, without you coming out their mouth, I'm sorry, they're obsessed. They're in denial, they're obsessed. And that's it. Let people be obsessed with you. You don't have to be obsessed with them. I brought this up once. I haven't brought it up ever since then. Okay? So I know I'm cool. I know I'm living my truth. Don't allow people who are obsessed with you. Just because someone's obsessed with you, just because somebody is into you, doesn't mean that they like you. Obsession is not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's plutonic, okay? It doesn't matter. You have to be able to read between the lines once again. And it's, oh my God, why is my nose itching? What the hell? Who is doing a spell on me right now? I have an 8th house moon, so when my nose itches, it's like I can feel, it is what it is. But anyway, this is very important, because for those of you who read between the lines, you won't have to say a single thing. You can stand firm in your love, and you can just move how you move. All you owe is the universe, your destiny. Fulfill your destiny, work hard, the universe will have your back. And it's literally like that. The only other thing I have to say is rock on, gods and goddesses, rock on, angels, rock on, celestial beings. I'm not with the BS. So many of you guys watching this are nothing short of amazing. And I will make sure every week I do what I can to empower every single one of you. Because when we go back onto the battlefield, there's so much lies. There's so much lies to make you feel you're not good enough. There's so much lies that make you feel you need this beauty product to be beautiful. You need this to be in. You need this to be popular. Pluto, the reason why I had Majin Ben of Anarchidon on here is he represents that new wave. These Sagittariuses are out here too. They know the world we're entering in. This whole materialistic, capitalistic society is not going to last in the same way you think. It's not to say that we won't have a materialistic society in the future, but right now as we speak, structures are crumbling. The reason why you haven't seen the structures crumble yet is because Saturn has not passed Pluto. Right now, we are witnessing the slow crumbling of old facets, old materialistic, superficial, fake ways that people came into power. And they're all being exposed with Jupiter and Scorpio. And it's once Jupiter and Saturn pass Pluto that you're going to see the destruction just come out in the open. Some of you already see and feel this happen, so don't think it's in your head. Don't think you're crazy. This is inevitable. There's nothing that can stop this. The last time this happened, my friends, 1776, right before the American Revolution, those people wanted to change, even though they ended up colonizing the same people they're trying to gain freedom for, or they're colonizing the people in their own way, which is leading to another revolution now. You know what I'm saying? This has everything to do with how well you can stand strong in who you are. This has everything to do with how well you can be in a position to stand up in the face of evil. Okay? This is very important once again, because a lot of how powerfully you hold this sense will very, very, very powerfully distinguish who you truly are. Because a lot of these energies are going to move from archetype into specific individuals, okay? And you do not want to let negativity ruin all the hard work you've made, because you can't stay in your heart. And that's that. You will have people voice their disagreement or dislike to you. And trust me, I want you to be a Leo, okay? Here is your homework. Here is your homework, okay? This is going to sound petty to some of you, but I'm a Gemini, so forgive me in advance, okay? When people project their negativity at you, I'm not saying when people hit you with real things, oh my gosh, my nose keeps itching. I'm not saying when people hit you with real concerns that require maturity, when people project irrational negativity, when people can be mature and not be a coward and talk to you, and instead they project negativity, your homework is to activate your Leo. Brush up your mane and just be like, oh, I'm sorry, are you mad? Are you big mad? You're big mad, aren't you? You are so big mad. Now listen, you're going to have some people who maturely confront you about stuff. You're going to have some people who get in, Lynn, I'm trying so hard not to. You're going to have people who, you know what I'm saying, want to talk to you about something real. Don't be big mad towards them. Don't try and be immature. Listen to them. Listen to them. You'll know, because they will approach you maturely. They will approach you like a human being, and they will bring up facts. Any people just trying to tell you how they feel, because some people are brainwashed and they think that their opinions and their feelings are fact. Even though you can have factual opinions, they feel like their feelings are fact. You need to look them in the eye and stop letting those people let you dim your shine. Look at them and be like, oh, honey, you're big mad. Do you want a hug? Show them the power of your love. Do you want a hug? Because clearly you're big mad. Clearly you are big mad, okay? That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You don't run away from conflict here. This is Leo. Stand your ground and smile at those who are big mad, because let me tell you, there are going to be people who are huge mad. When people realize that the lies and the deception that they tried to do on you didn't work. What's up, Life Misspelled? When people realized that all the fakery and all the works of evil they tried against you didn't prosper, they're going to be big mad. And when they do, you just want to look at them and be like, hey, honey, you're so mad. You're so mad. You're so mad. In fact, I want Plies to tell you. Okay? Plies can tell you better than I can tell you, okay? Plies, first of all, Plies is a Cancer. So you know how Cancers do. Plies actually has Leo energy, if I'm correct. July 1st, 1976. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm so serious. We're not playing. We're not playing this time, y'all. We are not playing this time. You have to understand, certain people have looked down on you their whole life. So to see you actually thriving and not being in a place below them, it intimidates them. It intimidates them inherently. And this is where you can claim victory. See, he has a Leo moon. He has a Leo moon. I'm not playing with y'all. I had to do this research. I didn't even know Plies had a Leo moon. So you guys need to watch this. Okay? This is totally his Leo. How did I know? I didn't know. So this is gospel truth. Listen to this man, okay? This is your homework. You must react like this. You want to argue. No. You mad. You big mad. I just want some money. A lot of money. I don't get paid to argue with you. I don't get paid to argue with you. Oh, no. You mad. You big mad. I don't want to argue with you. You mad. Here's the link. Like, Plies is my new spirit animal, my friends. Cancer Sun, Leo Moon. Like, think about that. Like, the next time you want to really let somebody bring you down to their level, this is why I said it's victory. This is why I said this is a victory here, because you don't have to fight. You did the fighting in Cancer season to work out your inner world. You're strong in yourself. If somebody wants to be big mad, let them be mad. That's cute. When was the last time in your entire life you have seen a mature adult? When was the last time you've seen a mature adult act like a kid? When was the last time you've seen a mature adult bring up stuff they didn't have to? If anyone's doing that, they're childish. You don't have to be childish with them, okay? When fools argue, it doesn't matter if you're the wise one. You're gonna look like a fool if you're arguing with the fool. So let people be mad. Oh, honey, you're big mad. What's wrong? I don't want to be mad with you. And that's it. Anyway, keep that in mind. Kids are more honest than adults these days, unfortunately. But adults with integrity take that crown. Be an adult with integrity. And know that this week, at the end of the week, with Mercury retrograding, you're going to be in a position to address drama. You're going to be in a position to very appropriately reevaluate how strong you are in your heart. My message for you this week is to stand up for yourself. And just like Fully Fed Artist said, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy that you have in your imaginary arguments. I know I'm not the only one that goes 12 house full fish tard and has imaginary arguments with people that I know aren't necessarily have to be real. I can detach with it being real or not. Keep that same energy. When you argue with that person in your head, when you have that whole imaginary fight, you better keep that same energy. I'm talking to you, Pisces. I'm talking to you, 12 houses. Keep that same energy when you see them in person, okay? I know half of you guys watching done told off 6 people in the luxury of your own room as it's just you. You have every right to do that. All I'm saying is keep that same energy, okay? That's it. Aries moon, Aries rising, this is your time. This is your time to express your creativity. This is your time to express the love in your heart. No one can hold you back. No one can stop you, okay? And this is not a position for people to stop you. You are God's chosen. Aries, you are the one. It could give a damn less what anybody else thinks. You have to make decisions for you right now. And people are intimidated with where you're taking things. There are certain things you're doing that aren't necessarily right, but it doesn't matter because this is your life. So make sure you stand up for yourself. And as such, we have the 7 of Wands, okay? The 7 of Wands is definitely speaking of standing up for yourself and not backing down. You see this? There are a lot of people, but there's just you. You're in a position of advantage. You don't have, Aries, listen to me, bro. You don't have to explain yourself to a single person. If no one wants to stand on your level, you don't have to go down on their level because people will act like you have to. And you can, but you don't have to, okay? Number 2, I'm letting you guys know, some of you guys are getting telepathically visited by people who think they can manipulate and psychologically use their superpowers against you. They're weak. Stop. Don't worry about it. It's not even true psychic attack. It's nothing you have to worry about. And yes, I did get a new deck, Tarot of the New Vision. Oh my gosh. Spirit guys are working. Okay. Taurus moon. I have people who send spiritual attacks to me every day. The reason why I don't worry about it is I'm very close with Elegua. I'm very close with Mercury. I'm very close with Ogun, Saturn. Like, his moon's on my sun. Every month we do the healing invocations and ceremonies. So people who do spells, it gets clapped back. That's why I come back better than ever every week. And that's why people who do spells on me, they get tortured because their own intent comes back. Karma is a real thing. And I have set up a live super mega clapback spell. November 7th, 2018. Who wants to join me? November 7th, 2018, Jupiter is going to be 29 degrees Scorpio. See, I could have clapped back the energy now, but I'm going to wait until Jupiter is at the final degree of Scorpio, right before it goes into Sagittarius. We're all going to meet together. We're all going to do a mega massive clapback spell. And you will see. This is the type of clapback spell that you will see results instantly. Anyone who's ever, the way this works is anyone who has ever thought negative towards you, I know without a doubt, because this works both ways. If I'm doing a clapback spell, that means anyone who I have ever wished negativity on with impure intentions, it's going to come back to me too. I can't just do a clapback spell. Karma is fair balance. So if I'm doing it, I have to. But I have never wished death on anybody. I truly live this life. I truly am a peace dealer. I don't wish ill on people. I don't judge people. I allow people to be who they are. So I don't have to worry. Anyone who has ever wished ill on you, anyone who you know is psychically attacking you, anyone who has ever did juju on you, anyone who has ever said negative thoughts, anyone who has planned anything negative to you, join this clapback spell. We're all going to pool our energy, and I swear to Jesus, I swear to God, I swear, I shouldn't swear, right? But I promise you, you will see those people catch their karma back. If for some reason their lives fall apart, it's because the weight of their karma came back. And with the power of this is we're going to have over 400 people projecting the energy so that we can clear it. And it's the power of Jupiter and Scorpio that will allow it. This is a free event. This is not on Patreon, but I do have my Patreon available for those of you who want to hit me up for readings. I'm going to make my Instant Go video soon. Instant Go is going to be available on Android in September. Hit me up. Hit me up, my friends. Hit me up. Go to the link in the description box below. If you have any questions, I'm pulling general tarot cards. If you want specific tarot card pulls, hit me up, shoot me a text. I could pull 3 cards for a twin flame reading. The key word is twin flame or soulmate. If you want a soulmate reading, you'll pay $11.11 and I'll pull 3 cards. If not, you could just ask a question and I'll answer it. I have tarot card readings available. I have oracle card readings available. I also have natal chart interpretations and also natal chart transit forecasts. The natal chart interpretations, I will look at your chart and I will tell you what your superpowers are. This is a supernatal chart interpretation. I'm going to look at your chart and I'm going to write 7 paragraphs. I'm going to talk about the 7 personal planets, and I'm also going to talk about as well your true identity. So if you're ready for that, I will let you know your superpowers. Hit me up there. And then shout out to the Patreon fam. You know it's all love. Totally join the family. We have been donating 30% of everything we get. We've done St. Jude's. We've done International Suicide Prevention. And I think this week or this month, I'm not entirely sure. Let me go see who we're donating for this month. But definitely hit that up. Taurus, for you, it's very important that you stay true to your inner world. Taurus, you have a soul of love. And this is all about your family. This is all about really staying grounded with where you can call home. One moment. Flint. Nonprofit for July is going to Flint. There's a nonprofit to help with the water issue there. So we're going to send 30% to Flint. It's totally worth it. For those of you who do, oh, thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. Totally willing to, meet you first. I am totally not opposed to meeting you guys as people. But once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally worth it. Join the Patreon fam. It's for a good cause. I totally recommend you get the Archangel Invocation package. You'll get all the previous horoscopes, and you'll get to join us live for Powerful Invocation Ceremony every new moon. Other than that, Taurus, this is about where your true home is. Where do you feel the love in your home? You're going to be blessed with this, okay? And you have to be willing to stand up to the world in order to rep the love in your heart, okay? How to get the superpower reading, if you go to the link in my description box below, you can see the link to Instant Go, okay? Plus, I also have my website, and hit me up on Future Life because I have exclusive weekly astrology horoscopes on Future Life and also moon sign reports, which are super awesome, okay? So Taurus, we have the Three of Wands. You're making long-term plans that are definitely going to help shape how well you take plans in the future. Really see the next 3 months and take action on them because it's going to put you ahead. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. Oh, my nose. Oh man. Okay. Gemini, you already know what it is, Gemini. This Leo eclipse is going to open up so much boldness because the full extent of what you've been downloading for a whole year is definitely going to allow you to speak your truth with so much more confidence like never before. So be willing and open to prepare a lot of how your lifestyle is mastering to, really facilitate much more magical relationships in your life. And we do have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is talking about financial mastery on your end, but I also see this as the presence of someone who sees your worth. This is a Taurus individual. You're right, probably will, but it's also more so going to really indicate, a very good level of groundedness. This is actually a huge deal, okay? Cancer moon, Cancer rising. It's really up to you to really stand forth for your value because you have to be in a position to show people what you're truly worth in the face of those who don't want to give you that doubt. And Cancer, you're realizing that you can show people facts all day. People are going to believe what they want to believe. People are going to believe the illusions that they want to believe. So don't be out here trying to prove yourself to people. Let your work speak for itself and allow yourself to build the tribe that you want to build, okay? And the card that we have for you is the Seven of Swords. This is a Moon in Aquarius card. So if anything, it's letting you know that you're better off working on your own in certain cases, but you want to make sure you're not on the wrong side of any sneaky behavior. All right, frauds will be caught up with and fakes and shams too. So just be on the lookout here. Not everything is as it seems. And this week you're going to have to deal with this lack of integrity in certain other people. It's up to you whether to expose them or not. Okay, Leo moon, Leo rising. What's up? What's up? What's up? Leo, you are the stars, okay? You need everybody. You are the lead role. This is going to finally put into motion the general arc of this sitcom, of this play, of this actual production that's going to allow you to step into your confidence like never before. You are the representative of the shining sun. And it's time for you to spread your light directly to other people in ways that show others how strong you truly are. Leo, you've been holding back for so long. It's time to hold back even less. You've held back because you've let people dim your shine because they were nothing but intimidated. Now it's time to shine brighter than ever, baby. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. It's very important that you allow yourself to tap in to spirituality in the most authentic way possible. You have to surrender and give up a right way to connect spiritually, because that's not going to happen. The right way to connect spiritually is what's authentic to you. You have to be willing to believe in yourself when you do things that don't make sense. This is your heart guiding you along your spiritual path. Virgo, over the next 6 months, God is going to be walking with you guys. God is going to be using you guys to show people things that most people cannot understand unless you show them the proof and details. And this requires surrendering fully to your heart. This requires really tapping into yourself in a special way that allows you to be more vulnerable, and the truth will come out to light. There's going to be an epiphany and victory here that will allow you to really speak your truth and really gain confidence through here. So take this ace. I feel like it's going to come through to you, and Virgo season will come soon too. Libra, Libra moon, Libra rising. This is very important for you because for so long, Libra, you've been talking about intellectual facets of consciousness that people dead ass try to make you seem like you were a nerd for. Like, you guys don't understand. Libra is now starting to build a platform with people who are also nerds like them. I'm sorry, people who are also artistic nerds, because they're the art. Every Libra is an artist that's dripping with swag. So Libras are just dripping with swag. They're so artistic, but inside they're super nerds. Like, they're even more nerds than Virgo. Like, they're so intelligent. So whenever they want to be their artistic self, you know what I'm saying? It's going to attract all the cool people. But when they start talking about what they really love, like Libra loves Aquarius, so Libra loves science. When they start talking about that, their friends don't want to hear that. They don't care. And it's only now that it's starting to trend. It's only now that this 11th house energy has built since 10 years that they're attracting friends who they can actually connect with on an authentic level. Libras had been cursed with fake friends for so long, and you can finally make true friends. The more you stay true to you, just don't play victim and feel like certain people are trying to like mess you up, because there are some genuine friends out there now. And we have the Page of Wands. So really be excited and really be pushed to do things that you're not necessarily used to doing. Okay, there's going to be exciting news that you gain as well. Scorpio, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. Man, Scorpio is always trying to do stuff in secret. Scorpio, I swear, like, you really think you can build a whole empire secret. Scorpio, give it up. Give it up. Give it up, Scorpio. You really need to give it up. Like, you're trying to build a whole underground empire, and you don't know, you have no idea Cancer and Sagittarius are snitching on you. Like, you have no idea. Like, you're trying to do something that you need to do on your own. You're trying to build a whole secret underground empire, and you're putting all this weight on yourself. You're putting all this pressure, like, I have to do this for the world. Nobody sees the world the way I am. It has to be underground, because Scorpio, you realize you're the revolutionary this round. You realize that you are fighting legit facets of the establishment that when you tell other people, the establishment can just do a magic trick and make people feel like you're crazy. So the fact that you feel, Eileen Malloy, stop, that was me. The fact that you feel, you know what I'm saying, like you have to actually build this, you do have to build this. But Scorpio, you honestly have to trust people. You're trying to build a whole underground empire on your own, putting all this stress, trying to act like you have to fight for the world when most people in the world, my friends, won't fight for you. And Scorpio, I'm going to take this. The nose emojis were not funny. Okay, it was funny, but damn. Scorpio, I'm going to tell you the story of Moses. Moses led a whole group of people out of the desert, and the same person who freed people from slavery ended up complaining, ended up talking about, Moses, you suck. You suck, Moses. We were at least happy as slaves. At least we had food. At least we actually had some modicum of structure. You got us out here in this desert with this God. God was like, you know what? I know I led these people out, but I want to kill them. Like, I can't. And this is in the Bible, my friends. God was like, I'm going to kill these guys. I'm going to kill these guys. They're ungrateful. And Moses lived like, this is comedy. Moses literally had to beg God, like, please, God, don't. Like, just be patient. Scorpio, you're dealing with people who will drop you. Scorpio, you're going hard for people who aren't even loyal for 2 days. And out of like, ask yourself this, Scorpio. You have people that will switch on you for popularity. You're actually real. Like, you're willing to die. I don't think people know you're willing to die for what you're doing, Scorpio. Not a lot of people are willing to die. They're just following what you're doing because it's a trend. So stop trying to do this in secret, my friends. You need to band with real people. And there are real people who are willing to help you. Before, you couldn't trust anybody because people were really untrustworthy. But stop trying to take all this burden on yourself. Please. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't try and be a martyr. Don't try and be a martyr. It's not worth it for you to be a martyr for other people who don't really even care. And if you find yourself alone, build your empire, but just know you have more support than you know. And you have to be willing to trust people again. Trust that you have the super psychic ability to know when people are lying. And we have the 9 of Swords. Like, you're literally getting psychically attacked. You see this demon? This is a collective unconscious entity that harnesses the negativity of other people who don't like you, Scorpio, because you expose people's negative shadow sides. I had a Scorpio roommate with a Gemini moon for a few months, and he exposed my negative. He exposed my darkness. He exposed the stuff that, thank God I'm real, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to be like, you're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? He had a Gemini, I have a Gemini sun. You're right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. This is true. But not everyone's like that. Some people like to make you feel like you're the villain because you're just being real. You don't have to entertain this psychic attack. It's not in your head. It's not in your head. It's not in your head. It's a psychic attack. Okay? These voices that you hear, they are not your thoughts. These voices that you hear, they are not your thoughts. And I did pull a card for Leo. I'm pretty sure I did. I really think I did pull a card for Leo. Does anyone remember the card I pulled for Leo? But other than that, yeah, Scorpio, these are not your thoughts. These are not your thoughts. You are strong. You are a young god, young goddess. You need to, this is the catch-22 of having so much strength. You have to be willing to fight this good fight. It's darkest before dawn now, okay? So Leo, yeah, Sean McDougal, I did pull a card. Thank you. I forgot which card I pulled, but make sure you go past. I totally did pull one for Leo. Are you sure? I know I did a horoscope, but I guess I didn't. I called him the main character. My bad, y'all. That was Aries. Virgo got that. Oh, I guess. Oh, I didn't. You're right. I apologize. Okay. So let me do a card for Leo right now. Wait, see, some people are saying I did. Yeah, I guess I didn't show the card, but I have the 7 of Swords. So I guess some people saw the star. I also have the 7 of Wands for you, Leo, which is the same as Aries. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys are the star. I didn't mean the star card. I channeled, my bad. But you guys are the lead role. Now, Leo, the reason why I'm getting the same card as Aries is because look. And Leo, this is why you have to tell people, don't be big mad. Sagittarius, okay? Princess Peach, I never threatened Amber's child. I never threatened Amber's child. Princess Peach, I want you to comment. When did I ever threaten Amber's child? Who said I threatened Amber's child? Who is Amber's child? I don't even know who Amber's kid is. I have this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying I have no idea what the gossip around that is. So apparently I threatened the child of somebody. Okay, like what's going on? Right, Empress? I didn't even really know she had a kid. You know what I mean? Like, who is lying this much? Who's sending the nose juju? Who is lying this much? I don't understand. It is what it is. Like, how can you be such a liar? You're making stuff up. This is so hilarious. It is what it is. Anyway, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I want receipts. I want receipts. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, listen to me. Listen to me. The reason why I got the Seven of Wands, the reason why I got the Seven of Wands, my friend, is because you're going to have people acting like they're the lead role. You're going to have people acting like they're the fire signs. No, you got to let people know you're the fire signs. Leo, you literally have to let people know, hey, boo-boo, I'm the lead role, not you. I know you think you're supposed to have the spotlight. It's me. It's me. It's me. Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? I'm not going to argue with you. Leo, you're going to have people who didn't make the casting call mad because you actually got the part. So tell these people to be mad, give them the reality check. And Sagittarius, it's the same with you too. Sagittarius, you gonna be out here shining. And yes, Millie Rodriguez, we are done with Scorpio. Scorpio, don't let like honestly, Scorpio, do a clapback spell. Like you gotta fight back. Like don't let these people stop you. You know what I'm saying? But don't try and do everything on yourself. Sagittarius, you gonna be out here shining. Your ninth house is gonna be activated. You're going to be out here shining. You're going to be in a position that's definitely going to reveal how powerful you've become after Saturn's gone through your sign. Do not allow anybody to disrespect you. Sagittarius, people are going to be throwing the most shade at you because you're going to be shining very bright and people are going to feel, oh, Diablo, you're a Sag. That's what's up. People are going to feel like they have the right to speak ill on you because they're jealous. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, listen very closely to me. You're going to have people that act like they're bringing up legitimate claims as to why they're mad at you. They're jealous. All right. There are people who are going to be jealous. Let them be mad. Fire, let them be mad. Because fire, you be going to war. You be going to war too much. Let people be mad. Please let people be mad. Some people will literally try and bait you in conflict just so that they can dampen your day. Aries, I know you're going to feel like smacking the crap out of that person. Let them be mad. Leo, I know you're going to feel like overreacting. How dare that person have that name come out your mouth? You have every right to be angry, but let them be mad. Sagittarius, your time is valuable. Like your time, your every day, your cost goes up. Let people be mad. Let people talk smack. Don't let it get to you. Trust me. And the card we have for you is the King of Wands. Okay, so sit on that throne. Really harness your individual independence. Although we do see a dialogue between this king and queen, so this is interesting. You're definitely going to be seeing eye to eye with very powerful people who can get you where you need to go. Leo and Libra, respectively. Okay. Capricorn, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. This is definitely going to open up a greater sense of how much more intimately you could express your heart. As a result, you're going to be mending differences of opinions you have with certain soulmates. This Mercury retrograde is going to bring back unfinished business with certain people who you did not resolve karma with and might have tried to end prematurely so that it can finally get the closure it needs. When we have the Knight of Swords, this could be a Gemini. This is definitely speaking very powerfully about you having to deal with an influx of quick information coming in and also being in a position to deal quite appropriately with other such energy. One moment. All right, y'all. Aquarius, what's up, Aqua? New haircut, who this? Aquarius, what's good? See, y'all don't know, Aquarius has just been laying in the cut. Aquarius has just been chilling. Aquarius has literally just been watching. Aquarius has been looking at everyone like, you humans, you humans, you human beings. And then Aquarius will see another Aquarius and they do their little alien salute. You guys don't even know. When the aliens come and invade 2023, they're just going to single out all the air signs. You're going to see aliens invade, and you're going to see the air signs be so fake. Like all the air signs, myself, Gemini included, we going to be so fake. We going to be so fake. The aliens are going to come and not come in peace. And then all the Aquariuses are going to be like, they're going to take off their masks. And they're going to be like, my alien brothers, you have finally come. And all the aliens will be like, oh, all Aquariuses are good. Libra, you're good. All the Geminis will be like, I don't know these humans. I don't know these human beings. All the Libras will be like, no, I'm not cool with these humans. No, you do what you want. You're going to see air signs switch up on. You're going to be Aquarius to be like, the ultimate hips are like, oh, I knew it. I knew it the whole time. It's all good. So Aquarius has just been peeping game. Now it's finally the eclipse. Now, Aquarius, you finally going to be able to do what you've been trying to do for 20 years. But every time you try to do it, people try to act like you crazy. And you're just like, you're just not in the know. And you just do your own thing. And now, Aquarius, people are going to come to you for stuff that you've been telling them for years. For years, people are going to be telling you stuff. Pisces and Aquarius. People are going to be telling you stuff that you've been telling them for years, and they're going to be telling it to you like it's your first time hearing it. And it's like, you've only called me a conspiracy theorist and crazy, but then people are going to act like you didn't know. Okay. So it is what it is. Yeah, no, it's all good, Princess Peach. Thank you for clearing that up. I really appreciate that maturity. Anyway, other than that, Aquarius, the card that I have for you is the Tower card. So it's going down. Please understand that the Tower card is Mars, and Mars is retrograde in your sign right now. So you're going to be at the source of this upheaval. Just know that despite any chaos that goes around, it's nothing that you can't necessarily handle. And this is important because it's striking away the falsity. So Aquarius, this is going to show you who's who, because people are really good at putting on a mask, right? But when people are in a position where they don't expect something to happen, it reveals their true character. So use this as upheaval to see people's true characters, because someone is hiding something from you, Aquarius, and this is going to knock them off to where they can't act anymore. And you're going to make the right action. Pisces, same for you. Pisces, oh my God, Pisces, you're indirect. So Pisces will do this thing if like, first of all, if a Pisces wants to tell you to stop eating unhealthy, or if a Pisces wants to tell you to get out your ego, they're going to do this whole indirect thing of talking about, so yeah, I was just with my girlfriend today, and I was talking to her about how I just eat so bad and shitty and how I need to work on my ego. They're going to talk about themselves, and they're going to act like they're talking about themselves, but they're really just being like super indirect, and they're talking about you. Like anytime a Pisces is talking about some stuff, they're always talking about you. They're just being completely indirect because they think they're so slick. Y'all think I'm so slick. And so people are going to come to you acting like, oh my God, Pisces, I believe in ghosts and spirits now. Pisces, oh my gosh, you don't know you're this magical. And Pisces gonna be like, I've only been trying to tell you this forever, and you've been saying the delusion the whole time. What the hell? What the fuck? So just keep that in mind. Keep on doing you, Pisces. There's really nothing else I could say. I can't hate on the duality, Pisces priestess. You right. I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on y'all. But yeah, the card that I have for you is the Page of Swords. So Pisces, you're being watched. This is the spying card. Okay, know that you're being watched. we have the Queen of Swords. So either you're watching this queen, but know that certain people are sending spies for you, and just do you. This is to let you know that if you're trying to show people, if you're being unfairly represented, do you, because the right people are watching. You don't know they're watching, but they're watching. The right people who definitely are in a position to stand up for you as well. They're watching, okay? Don't worry about petty people stalking you. It is what it is. They can't really do anything to you. So keep that in mind. The card that I have for everybody. Ooh, we got Dolo in the house. Show some love to Dolo, the pilot, man. Hey, yo, Dolo, hit my line, bro. We need to talk. Like, I've been wanting to talk to you for a minute. So shoot me a message. Let's catch up and whatnot. We definitely got to hit these people with our mixtape and whatnot. But shout out to Dolo in the building. That's my brother right there, Archangel Uriel in the building. We real archangels out here, doing God's duties. That's the light of God. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm now about to go into the super chat right now. And the last thing I want to do is to build up energy. Okay. We're going to build this energy up in a day, in a way where it's like, it's all good, bro. We're going to build this energy in a way where we kind of just focus a lot on our intent. So I want you to breathe in down to your diaphragm. Breathe out gratitude, clear your energy. Maya Morales, the inception is real. You're not crazy. People are trying to infiltrate through their dreams. This is not craziness. You're talking about something real, okay? So keep that in mind. Libra was the Page of Wands and Pisces was the Page of Swords. So keep this in mind, my friends. I want you to envision blue light washing through you, maintain this breath, and now I just want you to make a special wish. What is your full moon in Aquarius intention? What is your new North Node in Leo intention? What is this being of love that you want to be? Okay, what is the being of? So Pisces is the spy. Thank you, Pisces priestess. So yeah, the Page of Swords is you, Pisces. So be very mindful of who else you're watching too, and what kind of info you're gaining. Okay, so other than that, I want you to just intend and see your super self. Aries is who you are, and Aries is important because Aries is the spark of fire and life that sparks and gives originality to who you are. Leo is you stepping into your super self. We are about to step into our super strength for the first time ever, because the last time Saturn was in Capricorn, Pluto was in Scorpio, and Neptune was in Capricorn. All right, Pisces can definitely be a double agent. They usually are. So really keep that in mind. Shout out to my triple agents. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I want you to make a wish to be your greatest self. I want you to definitely focus on that, on how that feels, and hold that intent as I read this, okay? So keep that in mind. I have the Ace of Swords for all of you, okay? So within 12 hours, you are going to activate a personal truth. Look at me, the Ace of Swords. This is the same card I got for Virgo. So Virgo, this is doubly true for you, okay? This is very important because you're going to uncover an epiphany about you. This sword is going to be key to stepping into your super self so that you can speak your truth. Whatever it is, internalize it. For some of you, this is happening now. This is going to be an intuition that will seem way too good to believe to be true. It's everything to do with your power. So believe it, okay? It'll feel good to you, it'll feel true, but it'll still feel like, whoa, okay? Bel Tangi. The channeled message I have for you is to just stay true. You are a source of love and joy right now. So just by you being near other people, it's raising people's vibrations. Just by you being around other people, it's making them happier. So all you have to do is literally just keep on doing what you're doing. This is going to attract some kind of negativity, but you are the source of joy. So you want to continue to connect with people so that you can You're going to raise your power by connecting and establishing love from our people. Belle, I'm also picking up for you that this is also a way to exorcise demons and negativity from others. To share your love, because your fire is just going to really inspire people. A smile goes a long way, okay? Chad Taylor, the card that I have for you is the Two of Cups. It is time for some soulmate love. And I think this has to do with that Cancer. Ooh, the itching is done. The itching is done. I guess the spy left or whatever. I don't really feel as much. But yes, Chad Taylor, it's time for mutual love. So definitely embrace that and make your move. Claire Underwood, I met a beautiful soul. Oops, PW. While traveling in Europe, I feel like he's my twin flame. So let's see. What should I expect? We have the Nine of Wands and we have the King of Swords. You're definitely going to be in a position to gain greater experience doing what it is you do. And this is going to allow you to be much stronger than ever. You're going to actually gain a lot much better understanding over your boundaries. And I get the sense that this individual is a bit closed off, but through his relationship with you, he'll definitely understand more so how to not necessarily ease up, but how to direct any sort of skepticism. In the sense where a lot of the past experiences will be validated because of how you show this person you're not untrustworthy, like maybe other people he dealt with in his past. Kate Grossman, this is important for you this period because this eclipse period is going to establish very important and powerful facets of victory in the sense where everything you've worked toward is just going to manifest. So you're waiting for certain things to manifest, and it's not like it's not working. It just got delayed until this time. And this applies to a lot of you water signs too, water and earth, or people with water and earth moons. A lot of what you manifested just got straight up delayed until this eclipse. And it's just all going to come up at once. Lily 626. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Lily, this is saying that no matter how much you have, you can still, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like you don't see yourself the right way. I think you see yourself as not that big a deal when you have the world in your hands. So if you're going off of the, peace out, El Cuervo, okay? If you're going off the traditional facets of success, you need to really tap into your intrinsic value, because you don't need all the money in the world and the popularity. You have the internal qualities right now. Miss Kiki, your words are reverberating in people's souls so much deeper than most people can actually fathom. So this is instantly triggering other people. If you find that people are a little bit much more sensitive over to what you're saying, it's for that reason. It's absolutely nothing to do with you, and it's everything to do with the intimidation you're effectively allowing others to feel because you're just keeping it super real. So this is very important, Kiki. Like, you're downloading so much more truths and you really want to stand by them, okay? Is Ed developing romantic feelings for me? Is he ready for a relationship with me? I'm doing my best to show him that he is worth my time. He likes to be the Sancho with other women. So we do have the Four of Swords and we have the Ace of Cups. Honestly, to be straight, he totally is ready. But if he's being a Sancho with other women, the Ace of Cups is going to humble him because there's totally new love potential that's going to sweep you off your feet. So the Four of Swords is encouraging you to just kind of relax and to really focus more on having mental clarity here, because you're definitely going to have new love that's cool for you. And if it applies to Ed, it's definitely talking about for him too, okay, with him. So Lady Snake Priestess, we have the Hermit card and we have the Four of Swords. What you need is time on your own. What you need is to really recuperate. You've been giving too much time for other people, and it's really important that you allow yourself much needed rest and to trust in your own inner wisdom and guidance. Khalil Lewis, we have the Three of Cups. So you're going to celebrate with true friends, and they're going to remind you why they're good friends. Really pay attention to what occurs and just be prepared to have fun, okay? Nika, why do I feel so inspired by this person? All right. And shouts out to you, Nika, for staying true. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. This is definitely speaking. This is directly answering your question, by the way. The reason why you're so inspired is because he reflects your higher self. This is somebody who, if this is a he, whoever this is talking about, they have traits of independence, entrepreneurialism, and they can multitask. They have the world in their hands. They're showing you what you're capable of. So this is a good role model, okay? Sunshine B, we have the Five of Wands. Anything that requires freelancing, anything that requires anything competitive, you're actually in a position to work more on your own. And this is very important because it's going to open up very powerfully the opportunity for you to be in a position to kind of see where you stand. So when it comes to career, be willing to compete so you can stand out. Stellar, we have the Five of Cups, but we also have the Two of Wands. You are going through a bit of disappointment, but know that this is going to allow you to plan further, okay? We even have the Ace of Wands here. So something that seemed like a loss is going to turn into a victory through you seeing through it more personally and not taking the negativity too personally. Layla Jade, we have the Hangman. You must 100% surrender. Your personality is transforming because your superpowers are coming through, but it's distorting your ego. So you have to surrender your ego to the process. And other than that, just allow things to happen. Divine Tribal Soul. We have the King of Wands, which I think is a Leo individual, but this is really just speaking of you dealing with someone who is in a position to acknowledge your own independence. It's saying that you want to adopt these traits, but I have a feeling that you will deal with this King of Wands so that you can work with this person. Thank you so much, Lee Sullivan. You guys are awesome. El Jacko too. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Emperor. This is saying to stand your ground, Larry. This is saying that you want to persevere because you're building power. What you're doing to actually put control and structure in your life is adding experience to you. So you want to keep it up because this is definitely going to set you up with more authority. Sheena Lynn, what it do? We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So this is a meeting between King and Queen. And you're a Libra rising, Sheena. So this totally is you here as the Queen of Swords. You're definitely going to connect with the king who you see eye to eye with. You may already be with this person. This does not have to be romantic, by the way. This could be a brother. This could be a friend. This is definitely someone who is going to see you on your level, okay? Empress Daisy from Rainbow. We have the Eight of Wands. Empress Daisy, things are going to be moving very quickly. And oh my gosh, Empress, you had a lot of people show you love. Inspirational Touch and Bell gave you a card. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Moon card, and the Two of Wands. This is talking about your moon sign. It's going to go through evolution, and you're going to really harness the greater power through this eclipse. So this has much to do with knowing things aren't as they seem and trusting your intuition every step of the way, okay? Donna Rollins, we have the Death card. Your life is transforming in the sense where you're totally in a position to transform very profoundly a lot of your love life. If you're single, you're not going to be single anymore, but your single life has to die to open room for someone new. Be prepared for this transformation. Rainbow, you want to really move forward on career changes that you're setting in motion, which is important because a lot of how you're ready to manifest through your connections will show you that you're connected to a lot of powerful people you may not necessarily have been aware you were connected to in that capacity. And the reason why this is important, very primarily so, I have to be a Gemini, guys, because I'm multitasking my ass off. I'm reading cards and I'm also editing videos on Premiere Pro right now. And I have to stop myself from being such a Gemini. But anyway, Rainbow, this is very important because a whole large part of how you personally deal with this energy will have to do with reaching out with like-minded people. There are certain people who were not ready to work with you before because they weren't at that part in their lives, but they're at that part in their lives now. So you can reach out to them and you can delegate a whole lot of what you've been working towards. When it comes to Zach now, it's very important because Zach already has certain friends in his life that he's ready to move forward with too. But in this sense, it's a little bit different for him where he has to test the motives of those people. So he should definitely be in a position to definitely, you know what I'm saying, test their motives. He should be in a position to make sure they really want what he's building for himself so that they can be put appropriately. And the card I have for him is, once again, the King of Wands. He's stepping into his power, and he wants to really move forward. He should move forward with that independent and entrepreneurial spirit. It will do everything to help him. First of all, before I go on, you guys are freaking amazing. Like, I just need to once again remind you, I love you guys. Like, thank you guys so much. This support is overwhelming. I really love it. It really makes me feel good when I invite people on in peace talks, and the first thing they tell me is, wow, the people who follow you, they're awesome. They show so much love. Like, I feel proud of that. You know what I'm saying? We rarely have toxicity in these chats. I can invite people. You guys will show them love. I love that. You guys are amazing. Sharon Andrea would love to know the messages from me with the eclipse in my sun sign. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Two of Wands. You're building your world, okay? And this is going to require going totally inside, because the world that you're building is it's different from the norm. So you have to literally come up with your own original ideas that are different from what's established. So as you create these books and literature and write the new word, it's going to definitely speak to the right people. Jazz Ravenel, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Jazz, how come every time I pull cards for you, it's always some money? You always making money. Like, what's good, Jazz? Like, every time it's always something good with money. Like, the direct results of your focus and hustle is definitely going to secure greater wealth for you. So keep on doing what you're doing. It's definitely great. Okay. K Martin, get the strap all day. We have the Nine of Cups and we have the Two of Wands. What have you been planning for your future? I want you to, if you haven't, definitely plan. What have you been putting in motion to really put your original ideas out into the world? Because every single one of those wishes are going to come true. Really plan for your satisfaction, because the actions you take towards it, you are so supported. So make that wish and make those plans. Healing our world together, going after Philly again, court to corrupt. And I admire you. Like, I really look up to you for going after corrupt law officials and for meeting some success. I really do wish you nothing more but success, because it's not easy to do any of what you're doing. We have the Tower card. So shit is going to hit the fan. The Tower card and the Four of Swords is promising that you'll have rest and reprieve from this. So it's saying you're definitely going to finally get some rest from all this, but it's going to get dramatic. It's going to get chaotic. Whatever you're bringing to this court is going to flip it on its head. And I don't think that these people realize that you have evidence that can ruin them. So it's definitely going to change a lot. Art is Sculptor 1776. We have the Nine of Cups. Make a wish, because your wish is coming true, my friend. Maya Morales, any advice on protecting myself during my dreams? For anyone else who wants to know, an area you totally can see the broadcast when it's over, that's totally good. Dream protection, right? This answer is for everyone. Before you go to bed, all you have to do is call on the protection of your spirit guides. Sleep with crystals charged with the intent of protection, like Naneru Hogg said, and just say a simple prayer. The power of prayer is so amazing. The power of prayer is so amazing. Most people don't pray before they go to bed. Most people don't put that intent. So they can't just protect you if you don't give them the permission. If any of you guys want to call on my name, you could totally do that. You could say my name like it's a magic spell. I have energy that exists outside my body. People have evoked my energy. It has come through. People have actually experienced, people have different connections with my moon or sun, depending on your astrology. So you could call on Archangel You call Archangel Michael, Uriel, you can call on our energies. We are here to protect. We are here to serve. There's a reason why they say Michael is the most accessible angel. You know what I'm saying? Outside of me even being an angel, you could just call on whoever you want protection from. It makes a huge difference. Okay. Now you're saying you're beyond that. You don't need more protection. Trust me, Maya. That's good enough, because your higher self does not put you in more danger that you can't handle yourself. There's supposed to be an element of this where it's hectic, because you can stand up to those people in your dream. Maya, you're strong enough yourself to give those people the fade. So don't feel like you need too much protection. You asked a very great question. If you have the crystals, if you have the prayers, just keep on praying. Just keep on saying that intent. You have the strength within yourself to handle it, but you also have to stay strong. So totally great question. And send out intent to gain more insight too. I wish I had all the answers, to be honest, because there is better stuff we have to do. But trust me, what you're doing is enough. The reason why you're experiencing the symptoms is because you're already fighting back. You wouldn't have noticed it if you weren't fighting back. So you also have to know that you're doing a lot more than you're aware, and you want to give yourself credit for that. In other words, Maya, you've been kicking ass and taking names in your dreams, but you may not realize you've been doing that because you're noticing the symptoms. Okay. Nayeli Cardenas, we have the Three of Swords, and we also have the Two of Swords. Two of Wands is coming out a lot. So this is saying that you might have to separate yourself from influences that are not allowing you to be who you truly are. And you'll know this because when you focus a lot on the work you have to do, you get distracted. So be prepared to kind of let those influences go. Brandy Joe, 444. We do have the Four of Pentacles, not surprisingly. The Four of Pentacles is assuring material gain, and it's definitely going to put you in a position to make a lot much more money and have financial stability that is definitely much appreciated and needed in a certain sense. So be well to save it. Music and Mansions, really appreciate the love. The card we have for you is the Strength card, and I am not surprised, okay? This is definitely speaking very powerfully of your inner strength. You have the confidence you need to definitely inspire others as well. Welcome, Gemini. And as well as, and until next week, as well as it comes to very powerfully being in a position to focus on your passions and to focus on your sexual energy. So let it out. You want to definitely be much more courageous and confident than you're used to. And you're going to surprise yourself. You're going to show yourself, wow, like I'm more capable of what I ever thought I was capable of. Okay. Nathalie Hughes, my apologies. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You want to apply consistency and reliability to the projects you're having, because you're going to find your financial world starts to stabilize. But with the Magician, I get the sense this could be a soulmate. This could be a friend. You pulled 333, and Virgo is a 33 number. So this is a magical individual who's definitely going to be a reliable friend. Peace out, K. Martin. Brittany Lynn, my channeled message of badassery for you is to definitely find ways you can apply your superpowers. Brittany Lynn, you're super powerful. You are super powerful. And you have so much energy that doesn't discharge itself. So it kind of traps within your body. So try and find ways to creatively express yourself. Try and find ways to stand up for people who need it, because you have enough power for 3 people. And it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing if you don't express it, because it'll kind of cause mischief. If you might be a little bit too active. So certain people are trying to make you feel like you're not that hot stuff because they're intimidated by your energy. So they're trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're just too full of yourself. No, baby girl, you're super powerful. So find ways to really channel that, and you'll really find ways to kind of do that very powerfully. Moonbay. I love you, Moonbay. We have the Two of Cups. Somebody loves you too. Okay. I got the King of Pentacles, but I like this one better. The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is talking about you connecting with someone with mutual love and you working on a project. So it's like getting with a soulmate and doing work together, which is awesome. So congratulations. That's for this week. Mineru Hog. It is time, Mineru. It is time. You've been holding back for too long. You've been giving people who don't deserve the benefit of the doubt the benefit of the doubt. Mineru, it is time to start speaking prophecy on people. People don't know, Mineru, that you have reality warping powers. People don't know that once you say and speak certain things, reality itself shifts. And I'm not talking about generally. I'm not saying that's a rule. Like if you speak, no, I'm talking about you, Ninero. I don't know who you are exactly, but you got the juice. You got the juice. I don't know if you're a reincarnated entity or something, but you got the juice, my friend. So it's time for you to start speaking on people's lives. It's time for you to start speaking blessings on people. It's time for you to start speaking judgment on people who deserve your judgment. Okay, Miss Leo Scorp Aqua, happy birthday in advance. Keep that in mind. We have the Two of Cups. So your birthday message is you're worthy of love. And if you're single, you have every opportunity to connect with someone who truly loves you. You can totally make that move by sharing your heart with someone you feel that. But if not, you're going to definitely connect with somebody who definitely loves you for who you are. Okay. Binti T, what does Spirit want me to know? We have the Judgment card. Spirit wants you to know that it's time for you to change your consciousness. Spirit wants you to know that whatever you've been going through, it's really due for a greater awakening, okay? And you want to review your entire life. You want to know everything has happened for a reason. You want to know you're in a position to definitely raise so much more powerfully. You're going to go through an amazing awakening, but Binti, it's going to look to you like you're going through awakening. You are the one awakening other people by staying true to this process. Dark Raw Indigo. The card that I have for you is the Two of Wands and the Death card. The Two of Wands and the Death card. Dark Raw Indigo, this is going to be epic, okay? You're going to have to face death itself, all right? Death itself is going to come to you because death wants to use you in an effort to speak its message to the right people. And it's going to give you a lot of power because your soul is pure. Okay, Dark Raw, you're going to have the power of death. Your soul is pure. There's no one that you want to kill. This is why death will give you its power. Because when death gives you its power, you're not going to be like, I'm going to kill this person. This person looked at me wrong. I'm going to kill him. You're very mature. So death is going to start using you as a vessel, and it's going to really help rank you up, okay? So embrace the transformation. Sonia Sanhu, is my BFF changing up on me, and why? We have the Hermit card. Is your BFF changing up on you? Yes. Are they changing up on you? Are they changing? Yes. On you? No. They're changing because they're realizing more of who they are, and they're realizing their more authentic self. So they're returning to themselves. It has nothing to do with you. It's more them. And they're a little bit vulnerable, and they don't really feel comfortable about sharing most of this process. So don't take it personally. Find ways that you can kind of comfort them so you know that they can trust you, okay? Nicole Razy, what's my quantum stats? I need to know. I got you, Nicole. Your quantum stats, you know what it is. Aqua Moon, Libra Sun. You definitely a cosmic agent. You an air queen / princess. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. So you're definitely going to gain greater financial independence, but you need to do this creatively. So you need to do this in a position where you're allowing your irrational and psychic side to creatively build this wealth. Embrace the magic side of life, and you'll definitely be able to apply your objective clarity to it. Free to be. Know that everything you say will speak life and or death into what it is you do. And this is where the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords come in too, okay? Your words are going to hit way much more stronger than usual. Moonbay, I did pull your cards. I pulled the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles for you. The Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Free to be. Know that your words are way much more stronger than they seem. And you want to definitely be blunt with people, but know that if people take what you say personally, it's just because they're a little bit too sensitive at the moment. It's nothing that you have to take too seriously, let's say. Okay. Oh, snap. Oops. So, welcome, Cancer. Thank God. Welcome, Cancer. So, all right. Next we have pardon my multitasking. Erica Tyler, what's the messages Spirit wants me to know? We have the Three of Swords, okay? Free to be, once again, people are just gonna be triggered by your truth. That's not your fault, that's their fault for being sensitive. Keep speaking your truth, my friend. Erica Tyler, the Three of Swords, Spirit is gonna guide you down a separation, especially with certain things that were near and dear to your heart. You wanna embrace this and just kind of let go what happens, okay? New timeline, who this? I'm going to skip the line and channel your message first. New timeline, who this? The channel message that I have for you is to allow your intuition to flow. Allow your intuition to just flow out freely. It's going to say certain things that you're not comfortable with, but you letting it flow will allow your subconscious to create neural pathways in your brain to allow for this. You have extremely powerful channeling ability, but the way that you were raised has allowed you to block your channeling ability. You were literally programmed to get in your own way. So just let yourself blabber, and you're gonna find that it's just gonna calibrate well, because you already channel well, but you just want to kind of embrace that. The other thing that I have to tell you is that there are specifically two people. One is a romantic interest and one is a frenemy. They're acting like they don't like you, but they do like you. They have unresolved issues within themselves and they're projecting it on you. So you're picking up on those feelings, right? The reason why you feel mixed feelings. Don't take it personally, okay? Onika Day. Onika, we have the Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Do not back down. Stand up for yourself. Know that you have the advantage. And certain people don't have all the information that they're accusing, whatever they're accusing you of. Patty K, we have the King of Wands. This is coming with the 10 of Pentacles. And you working with this King of Wands is going to put you in a lot of wealth. They really acknowledge your talent, and they definitely have the skills and qualities that balance with you so much, okay? So glad I can help you, timeline. Neelami, we have the King of Wands, but I want to pull another one. I bless the sacred 9 streams and 4 holy directions, clears the special fields and intentions, prayers, and to connect your 3 frequencies to the field. Interference no more. Thank you. We have the world for you, Neelami, and this works for you too, Patty. The world and the Ace of Wands is talking about completion and you being in a position to step into new opportunities because you just graduated a lesson. Something that you couldn't do before, you can totally do now. D. Nicole, I feel black magic around me. You want to fill your vessel with light and speak life. Speak and banish away the negativity, okay? We have the 6 of Wands. So you feel black magic around you, but there's also love and admiration around you. The black magic around you is to circumvent your victory, but nothing can stop your victory, D. Nothing will stop your victory. Nothing harmed against you shall prosper. Annie Lee, relationship ended today with Taurus. Is this the end? So let us see. We have the Knight of Swords. So if anything, a Gemini might come through. It might not be the end because Mercury retrograde is going to bring some kind of closure, especially since it just ended today. So really be mindful of the hard work you're putting in and don't necessarily let anything else distract you. It's not over with the Taurus, I feel too. Karina Johnson, we have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Be in a position to really work with who you have on a project, because this is going to put a whole lot in motion to manifest the first draft of what you're intending. Okay. Inside on my need to move in the next month or so, do I need to physically do anything to call in this new home? Gladiator in sweats. Yes, you do. Actually, we have celebrate. Okay. I pulled the King of Wands. I pulled the Three of Cups, but we have celebration. You want to actually celebrate in advance. Normally, when people get a home, they celebrate after, which you'll do, but celebrate in advance for your decision. Call this in by actually thinking and having gratitude and saying, hey, universe, thank you that I'm about to move in. Thank you that the process is going to be good. I want to celebrate that you're walking with me, and spirit will hook you up. And we even have extra finances that will come to definitely help that too. INF, what message does the universe have for me to know? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Michelle Carbon, you don't have to spend a dime. Good point. You should be able to celebrate without spending any money. You know, even if, you do everything for free, or you don't necessarily even go out, you still want to celebrate. Okay. INF, keep up the good work. Keep up the quality in the work. The right people are watching you, and you're going to build mastery in your skills. Andrea Lentz, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. This is saying that you have slight insecurity issues that may be blinding you to the true nature of your worth, because you may not have the most money or friends right now, but you definitely have the wherewithal to plan your future. None of the temporary stuff right now really matters, because you're about to really gain greater power and fortune. Jules Kane. Oh, people are big mad people. I just want you to feel that. And you know what I'm saying? Let people be big mad. Let people be big mad. Let people be big mad. We chilling. We the $1 billion vibe tribe, chilling like villains. Jules Kane, word on a new place. We have the Two of Cups. This has everything to do with the relationship. You definitely want to follow your heart here, because I get the sense that you may be connecting with a new partner who you might move in with. So it's definitely a good deal, but this is going to be revolving around the relationship. The fact that this came up instantly kind of indicates this. Miss Nadia, will I move soon? We have the Hangman. The Hangman is speaking of perhaps no. I mean, it could also say yes as well, okay? Kevin Schrader, I have not pulled yours yet. We will soon. The Hangman is saying you want to surrender, especially with the Two of Wands. You may move soon, but you kind of have to let it go, because there's certain factors outside of your control that you kind of have to let occur first. And then this will let you know. You'll definitely know before August, though, with this eclipse energy moving out, when and what you can do. Something in the system. What is the outcome for me from this spiritual war? Victory, of course, but we literally have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So we're talking about greater financial security, and you definitely, sitting on your throne, being on top, seeing your independent projects thrive. Crazy Bull, can you give me a message about my YouTube? We have the Nine of Wands. You must persevere. You're realizing how much stronger you are through this. And you want to get excited too, because a lot of your experience with your YouTube is going to really pay itself off. And it's important you don't give up. It's important you keep on fighting a good fight, because 9 is one card away from completion. So you definitely don't want to once again give up too soon before you reach that finish line. Okay. Oh my God. Positively Trisha just gave my 2 weeks notice. Congratulations. We have the Three of Wands. So what's next is celebration, my friend. This is definitely going to be met with good news. That's going to open up space because you put your 2 weeks notice in. So you could get great news on the way. You're going to get great news along the way to kind of key and indicate how there's greater opportunities for you now that you've kind of let that go.
Welcome. Welcome.
Oops.
Welcome, Leo.
You guys think I'm joking? I am editing weekly horoscopes for Future Life right now. I do multitask. All right. Positively, Trisha, we do have celebrations, so go out and celebrate right now. All right. Probably you're going to get a lot of great news. That's for sure. Okay. I am the Soul Whisperer. We have the Page of Wands. You want to get excited. You want to actually push the limits to what you could do, but get really excited because you're going to gain really exciting news, especially when it comes to finance, about where you can take things. So this is like gaining a new power and going on an adventure to discover it. AMP Goddess. We have the Seven of Swords. Really keep in mind, certain things are going to move quickly, but you have to move smart. You can't tell everyone all the details of your plans because not everyone is to be trusted. Okay, so keep that in mind. Daniela F. Lunar eclipse messages. We have the Seven of Wands as an Aquarius rising. Because you're going to have the South Node of Mars on it, you need to stand your ground in the face of opposition. A lot of people won't even know what they're talking about by getting at you. So don't necessarily back down, okay? Art is Sculptor. I am a double Pisces. Can you please pull a card for me? Having difficulty with spiritual discipline. Okay, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Page of Swords. So once again, with this Pisces energy, the Page is coming up. The Three of Wands is saying you don't worry about your spiritual discipline. Neptune is in your sign. It's making it hard to be disciplined. You want to just focus on any long-term plans that you have and be willing to put in positions, okay? You really be willing to put in the right position to kind of like do good on these long-term plans, okay? Oh, Carrie Edmonds. Carrie Edmonds, I totally got you. Let me do that. The card that I have for you, Carrie, is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is definitely speaking of holding your ground and definitely staying perseverant. The work you've been doing to build greater power through the discipline is paying off. Just stay perseverant. You're so close to this victory, okay? Rio Collins, we have the Page of Wands, which is saying to embrace excitement because there's definitely going to be loads of that, okay? You definitely want to tap into the newness in your life. Leslie, we have the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords, which is definitely speaking of you being in a position to hold greater responsibility and also deal with a very fair level of multitasking as is necessary. You're going to have to deal with greater responsibility, but, you know, find smart ways to deal with it, which you will. Blazy Boy, we have the Hermit card. So trust your internal guidance, trust your internal wisdom. Elijah, we have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. So know that the work you're doing to come up with new information is inspiring the independent, original decisions that you are allowing for yourself to be made. David Rosher, we have the Two of Pentacles for you. You want to focus your energy and intentions on the work you're already doing to definitely promote your hustle. It's totally worth it. It's totally effective. It's totally in the works, okay? The more you kind of focus on this and be hands-on, the better. Jessica T, the love in your heart is so contagious. And this is attracting energetic vampires, but you don't necessarily want that to stop you. I think because you've been noticing the negative effects of the vampires and the hate, it's been stopping you, but the love in your heart is so much stronger and it's nothing you have to worry about, okay? So keep that in mind. Leslie, I have another card for you, and the card we have is the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands again. So this is definitely speaking more about you being in a much more courageous position to almost delegate this hard work with people who can definitely pick up any slack that you may have. Parita Patel, we have the Death card. I am the Soul Whisperer. I totally pulled your card already. I got the Page of Wands for you. Okay, Parita Patel, we have the Death card. You want to embrace transformation because an ending is going to bring a new beginning. So you could totally embrace what is leaving in your life. Anita Bryant, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is great because you wanted a money reading. This is saying the current work you're doing is going to open you up to new income streams. So trust your instincts when it comes to investing in new income streams. And I literally put another Pentacle card, the Three of Pentacles. This work you're doing is over 6 months going to create the foundation for you to get recurring income and passive income. Alyssa Rodriguez, I am so grateful for you guys as well for tuning in. This definitely fuels me with the need to share back with y'all as well. And I'm glad that you're definitely grateful, okay? V, Twin Flame update. We have the Two of Cups. And V, when I looked at Nisha Brown's comment, it had the yin yang twin. So I'm letting you know right now, V, you are one to connect with, even if it's not who you think it is, even if you're wrong about that. Everything is happening as it's supposed to, so it leads you to the right place. Your twin is seeking you like you're seeking them. They are a mirror, and they have the love in your heart for you like you have for them. So don't give up on the twin flame connection. You're going to have a breakthrough very, 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 very soon. Okay, Melly Stars, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is going to shine its fortune and favor on your love life. So definitely tap into your connection with destiny and know that things are going to fall into place for you, so you can definitely get lucky in that sense too. Connie, a card for a guy named Dooney in my relationship. We have the Chariot card, which is saying to believe in yourself fully and to definitely take necessary action to take control. The Chariot is all about taking control. It's all about being confident in yourself and showing yourself self-love. So definitely move forward, say goodbye to distractions and immediate gratification, and you're going to gain immediate victory in both of those areas. Funny Val, you want to really be completely blunt. You're holding yourself back because I think you feel what you're going to say is rude, but everything you're saying is intuitively true, and it's going to call out the people who have ulterior motives. So totally trust yourself. Megan Shaw, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knave of Pentacles. So there's a meeting of minds. There definitely is an opportunity for you to be in a position to once again, oh, okay, some of you said PayPal. Yeah, to be in a position. Oh, my bad. For those of you guys who said PayPal, I did not even see it. I have a Kathy Cosmas and DeAnthony Davis. So you're definitely going to be in a position to work on your finances very, very powerfully. And this will open up very great energy for you as well. Okay. Something to keep in mind, because it's really powerfully going to set the stage for how well you, invest moving forward. You know what I mean? DeAnthony Davis sending a group flight donation. Good stuff. I think that might have been Dolo too. The card that I have for you, DeAnthony, is the Nine of Pentacles. DeAnthony Davis, definitely look forward to very powerful financial independence. Actually, I have no idea if DeAnthony is Dolo or not. If that is, that's cool. Dolo's definitely talking about you making your own, whatever you've been doing, you're finally going to step into financial independence at a higher level to where you're truly stepping into this King of Wands energy. So this is great. That is Dolo. So good looks, Dolo. So keep this in mind, bro, because this is definitely going to indicate a new level. This eclipse is going to indicate a new level of financial independence for you, to where you're not only living on your own, but you're able to put other people on very profoundly too. And this is 100% because of the hard work that you did to get here. Okay, so good looks, bro. And Kathy Cosmas, we have Kathy Farishta. If you're not Kathy, I didn't get a PayPal donation, so I want to make sure. I'm assuming you're Kathy. Kathy, the card that we have for you is the Five of Wands. So don't be put off by any opposition. This is really just in a position for you to sail away from drama and to let you know who is who. So don't take anything personally, okay? Jordan Alexandra, card for me and how tomorrow night will go with the TF. We have the Five of Wands. So there's going to be a bit of conflict, perhaps. There's definitely going to be a sense of a clash of personalities. And this doesn't necessarily have to be too bad unless one or both of you take it too personally or seriously, okay? Nicole Schwambenbauer. Nice. Interesting. Oh, good looks. I see this now. Karima, I see you. All right, Karima Zarifi. Is my dream man coming soon? We have the King of Wands. Look at that. Is my dream man coming soon? The King of Wands is your dream man. This is a Leo. It doesn't have to be a Leo zodiac sign, but yes, the eclipse is going to bring this person, and he's definitely on his throne, set to meet you. Okay, this is important. Diablo, thank you so much. I totally recommend going through PayPal. In future, this is better than Super Chat, and I really do appreciate that. Sylvia, the channeled message that I have for you, Sylvia, is to know that you're definitely in a very powerful completion transit, okay? You're dealing with people who are not as spiritually connected as you, right? However, they're open. They're not necessarily open. They're usually skeptical, but because you walk with integrity, they're going to listen to you more than they listen to other people. So you want to be open with your beliefs because these people who are once skeptical, you're making them believers. And I also have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So all this hard work you're doing is really paying off for bliss. You're going to step into total bliss for the next 6 months. All the peace. It's like you had to go through 6 months of hard work since Saturn and Sag. And now that we're in 2018, from August to the next 6 months into 2019, total bliss, total awesomeness, okay? Love Goddess. The card that I have for you is the Justice card. The Justice card is urging you to definitely not only stay true, but to also be in a position to stay vigilant, to also be in a position to definitely not only have integrity now, but, you know, make sure that above all, you're not necessarily standing outside of integrity or outside of truth, okay? This is very important once again, because a lot of how you deal with this energy will really, once again, how do I say, signal how well, when the law comes on you, you don't have to worry about anything because you've been held accountable. Michelle Brown, we have the Justice card and the Hermit card for you too. You're going to be creating your own sovereign law, okay? So this is very important as well. A lot of the guidance you gain will let you know how to hold people accountable, you know? Tammy Ajan, the Morgan, is she calling me? We have the Nine of Wands and we have the King of Swords. So it's not that she's not calling you, but her energy, or the energy, is reflecting necessarily so you know how to perceive everything you need to perceive. It's not necessarily that she's calling you or not, but she's making you alert because soon she will call you, but she's not ready yet, okay? Pauline Frew, we have the Two of Cups for you. Thank you so much for your donation. The Two of Cups is definitely speaking about being in a position to definitely, more so than ever, kind of gain a very powerful element of mutual love. You're going to be connecting with the soulmate throughout this period, and it's going to be a very solid, grounded, and long-lasting union. We look to the Page of Pentacles when we want to look for a love union that's actually going to last, and it's actually authentic, okay? So congratulations. Sarah Rose. We have the 9 of Cups. You had to go through this grueling Cancer season to make it to your Leo season. Every single one of your wishes is coming true, Sarah. So this is definitely very important because this is going to open up great satisfaction. And you've worked hard for a lot of these to come through. It was a lot of manifestation and intention work. And I get the sense you want to get very excited. You want to get very excited because this is going to accelerate the sense. Know that it's on its way and it's already kind of manifesting for you, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm talking about like every single wish. So you deserve it. I mean, Leos are getting hooked up in this fashion because once again, you know, just to be a being of love and put your heart out there is important for so many reasons. So definitely something to keep in mind. Fred Malley. Oh, good. Pauline, if you're married, this is great. It's totally him. If you're married, it's talking about the marriage that you have deepening and becoming more, you know, definitely having that happily ever after sense. Fred, we have the Chariot and the 4 of Cups. This is Cancer and Moon in Cancer. This is saying to smash through. You have everything you need to smash through and to gain total victory, but you need to really, once again, the psychic stripper, Magic Mike, I'm dancing for tips. Keep in mind that you have to withdraw because all the deception you already see through, but you're going to kind of have to curve while you just focus on what's real to you. Because you saying goodbye to those distractions will not necessarily slow you down anymore. And it's going to move in for greater victory. Lisa P, is TY good for me or should I end that? The 4 of Pentacles is saying you don't really have to end it. You could really just sit on your own. You could just let it be. You're going to be gaining more money. So this is more important. You want to save the money you gain. I am a twin flame, a Gemini twin flame with a Virgo masculine. Misha Brown. All right, music illuminates my past. Should I go forward? Men are like waffles, women are like spaghetti. I still don't get that. Someone needs to explain why, because I believe that, but I'm not sure the explanation. So, Misha, what I have for you is the 10 of Cups. So, with your twin flame, you're totally going to feel that bliss. You should totally go forward because you're going to gain all the completion. 10 of Cups is amazing. And the 2 of Pentacles is saying that you could totally make money with this music path. It's going to be independent money. It's money that you're going to have to hustle on your own, but it's totally worth it, okay? Tara Habibolahi, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Along with the positive vibes, know that the work you're doing to maintain greater stability and order in your life is not for nothing. Just be patient. Just be in a position to let it all come through. The long term you're doing is worth it. What's up for this Leo season? Kevin Schrader, we have the 4 of Wands, bro. Leo season is going to get you a stronger connection with your family, with your community. It's going to be overall very positive for you. Lisa Clay, what's good with my career? The 9 of Swords is saying you have certain internal struggles that's getting in the way of your career, and it has a lot to do with, you know, certain unresolved drama. So you may have to cut some cords here, even if it means quitting your job just to get away from this. And this will open up positive energy. But this is temporary. It's nothing you have to worry about forever. Cindy G, this is a lot of super chat. Cindy G, we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is talking about blockages being removed and things moving very quickly. You should be very excited because it's going to open a lot of positive doors for you. Christelle Dutchard, or Ducard, we have the Tower card. Falsities are going to be struck away, okay? You're going to be in a position that will take away what has been blocking you, but you have to be willing to adapt. Robin Lever, we have the 10 of Pentacles. You don't have to wait for any love. You are in a position now to tap into your wealth. And this eclipse is going to really set you up with long-lasting wealth and a family legacy that you can continue, which will open up the doors for love and adventure to be had now, okay? Divinely Feminine, this card flew out, the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups falling out is saying that you want to keep on doing the work you're doing because it's quality, and maintaining that quality will master your skills. Rock that body. We have the 2 of Cups. Rock that body. This is talking about, perhaps with this King of Cups, a very mutual connection. If you're already with someone, it's going to deepen. If you're single, you're definitely going to connect with someone who loves you. Wilfredo Nunez, thank you so much for the tip. The cards that we have for you are the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups. This is great. Wilfredo, you're going through awakening and psychic breakthrough. So literally out of thin air, new love, new feelings, a new way to connect with your supernatural power is going to open from your heart. And there's nothing you have to do for this. This is everything that's going to happen now. So prepare for a change of consciousness that's going to have you connect to spirit so much more authentically. Okay, so keep that in mind. Rock that body. We had the Two of Cups for you. But this also comes with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups coming out of a sense of contemplation. I think you've been in a fog that you're going to finally shake off. Okay. Will me, Sag, and my ex reconcile? Okay. The Two of Pentacles is saying it's definitely possible. Oh, you know what? If we got the no, that was Rock Body. It's definitely possible, Alfredo, but just keep in mind that it depends more on you if you really want it. Okay. XO, we have the Nine of Swords for you, but it comes with the Hermit card. You're channeling people's negativity. So you're going through a negative period because you're literally channeling the world's negativity. And so it's a part of your life path so that you can understand the dark side of humanity more. Fight the good fight. Know this is temporary, and you will not really have to worry about this in future after this eclipse. It's called My False Twin Flame. Larissa, there's no such thing as a false twin. We just usually have soulmates that we don't get along with the best. So is he definitely a karmic partner? Yes. Should you trust your intuition on how to step up on your path? Absolutely. Always trust your intuition. When it comes to income, we have rewards. So you're definitely going to reunite with the soulmate who's good for you, and you're definitely going to have financial flow that will put you in a position to help others who also need the money. All perspectives, message for turning my passions into cash. The Eight of Swords is saying you don't want to feel stuck. You want to actually be in a position to turn the negative thoughts into positive action results. Okay, so don't feel stuck. It's all in your head. You have everything you need to do now to do so. You could totally just remove the blindfold, which is easier said than done, but believe in yourself. Okay, Brandy Joe 444, we have money. You're definitely going to manifest financial independence for yourself. Funny Val, can't live having sex once a year. Funny Val, I feel you. I've been having sex like once a year just by luck. We do have the Three of Pentacles. I'm trying to more sex life too. Don't worry, your love is coming. This is revolved around what you do. I get the sense that your soulmate is going to be someone you work creatively with. So really focus on your talents, and this will really bring this out. Goddess K, my love interest and business. We have the Knight of Cups. So this has everything to do with the Piscean or very romantic individual, and you want to approach business in the same way where you're super creative and you're coming from your heart. Okay. Thank you guys once again for staying tuned in. Definitely always love connecting. And until next time, we got Silbrea Finley. Silbrea, we have the Six of Wands for you. The Six of Wands is saying you're sailing forward into greater pastures. You're distancing yourself from negativity. So allow your problem solving to move forward. You're going to have more enlightening conversations with people, and you're moving towards more victory. Jill Murat, we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. So you want to stay excited. Certain people are going to try and make you feel guilty or get in the way of that, but don't worry about the drama. Just focus on the good news. Don't worry about the bad news. Just focus on the good news. The bad news will fade away appropriately. Okay, so you guys stay blessed. I'm going to end the super chat here, and I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you guys once again. for, you know, staying tuned. You guys are amazing as usual. And until next video, peace.